brought to you by rootsoftheswampthing.com, your definitive online source for all things Swamp Thing, featuring news, reviews, and a comprehensive chronology of the Swamp Thing. All in Files #1 is currently sold out. Issue 2 is in production. Make sure to follow John on Twitter at DCWorldSwampy or on Facebook.com/rootsoftheswampthing. That is rootsoftheswampthing.com for more of the green. Welcome to Wednesday Comics.
You are listening to Wednesday Comics, brought to you by rootsoftheswampthing.com, Rainbow Comics, Cards, and Collectibles, and WednesdayComics.com.
Keep turning those pages.
Welcome to Wednesday Comics. To my left, far left, Alex Pastrella. How you doing?
Hello, everyone.
Once again, for the second week in a row, your last name for some reason.
I don't know what it is with my name that you like.
And to his right, Garrett is here with us, as always.
That's right, I'm flipping good.
And with us this week, because we are doing a special episode. If you looked at the title, it's not a normal episode. Guest host number 1, Corey.
Hashtag guest host 1.
We are doing a movie commentary for Spider-Man, the first one, Tobey Maguire. Is that his name? Tobey Maguire?
Toby.
For some reason that sounded weird all of a sudden. Doing a movie commentary. So right now we got it paused at, how many seconds did I say? 3?
3 seconds.
3
Isn't that when we
seconds.
started Batman Forever with 3?
It might have been 3.
Might be Man of Threes.
So what you're going to see
With a
on
Corey.
the screen is the Columbia logo. It's her torch. Is that a torch?
Sure.
Oh, that was Paramount. Oh, it is Columbia. You're right. Wow.
So stop it right there. It's look right in the middle. Look, you're like it's like a star right now. Go ahead and pause it. Grab your popcorn, however you want it, microwave, air popper, stovetop. Get your drink of choice. Coke if you're a classic. Pepsi if you're for the new generation. New generation. And then
I feel like
settle
you're just
down.
talking out your ass now.
Settle down, and we're going to tell you about this. This is Corey loves Spider-Man, so he's here. He's going to tell us some.
Yeah.
He's going to give us some insight on the character. Alex is here to make jokes, and me and Garrett are here for some other comic knowledge, as always. So we're going to start the movie. I'm going to give you a countdown. Oh, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, shit.
No, it went.
Okay.
This was the second off. So right now we're seeing the full Columbia logo. I didn't see Columbia yet. I'll tell you when, that way we can sync it in case you're off. Columbia, there we go.
Columbia right here. Oh, just this opening theme. It just immediately draws you in.
Here we go. Columbia. Sony Pictures. This is Sony's first shot at Spider-Man.
How come
Look at
Sony
this.
doesn't give itself love, though?
I love this Marvel intro. The new one they have,
It
I
is.
fucking hate.
It
It's,
fits.
like it's the movie people.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
like the comics. And DC,
Oh, man, yeah.
DC's is comics too. And it's like, kind of like they're...
you're right. This music really does draw you in.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's just like, let's go. And it just picks up. It just builds. And I love, like, when they do, like, obviously they copied Fox on the whole, like, finding something Like
E
DNA
E
DNA getting strand type of inside thing.
E
it. Yeah, like the CGI work in this.
Is it like... Did Hulk come out before this or after this?
I believe it was after. I don't consider
First
that a
was
real
X-Men.
movie. Because there was X-Men,
And
then
then it was
this.
And then I
Okay.
think it's Hulk.
Tobey Maguire, there we go. Toby. William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
He's going to be in that new Death Note movie. He always plays the weird guys. There we go. Kirsten Dunst. We're just talking about her. Jumanji.
Childhood crush. You know, I got to check again, but I was watching Spider-Man 3 recently.
James Franco.
And I feel like William Dafoe was in the background in the cafe, just sitting as just like a drop.
I feel like we would have noticed that by this point.
he was blurred out.
Anyways, we're here to talk about Spider-Man. So, hey, there's
This
May.
is James Franco before he did all the comedies. We thought he was a serious actor. J.K. Simmons, there we go. Where people
The
found him.
one
Best
true.
J. Jonah Jameson ever. Bring
Academy
him back
Award
for
winning.
Homecoming.
None of the people
2.
we know.
He's now Commissioner Gordon.
See, I love this. See, they do this so well with this and Spider-Man 2, where it's like setting you up for the movie, where it's like, you know, it's obviously the first one of Spider-Man. It's just building the character.
I love how you're like building the suit as this intro is going. Like he's like wearing no webs and he like punches through the webs to get them and stuff. Like it's
Corey, I know you watch this on a weekly basis. So, but everybody else, when's the last time you watched this movie? Alex?
Oh, it's going to be at least 5 years.
Okay. Garrett?
No, I'd say probably a year.
Okay. Me too. It's like 5-7 years maybe.
Wow.
Well, I seriously haven't watched it in a long time. It has to be within the last couple months.
Other than Homecoming, the last Spider-Man movie I've seen would be Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Why the fuck would you watch it again?
No, I mean,
you meant
we
that's
saw
awesome.
it.
Oh, okay.
I kind of think Amazing Spider-Man 2 is like a
soundtrack in the background. Sorry.
I think that's a train wreck that you just have to watch, and just like every time you last like 10 seconds, like, oh, that's why it's shitty.
Well, it's just one of those, like, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is one of those movies that I was so excited to see. I even like Electro. They did not do good. I don't think Jamie Foxx was the right choice for that character.
Yeah.
Okay, this part right here, I got to stop you because this part is where it's like if you're not drawn in by this point, this part right here where he just jumps up through the web right there. Boom.
See,
It's
this
like, I'm
came
drawn
out.
in.
This
Nope,
came
I
out.
didn't feel that.
Well,
This came out after Daredevil, right?
No.
No, Daredevil
Came after this.
Yep.
This
Oh.
this was like X-Men and then this, I believe.
yeah.
Okay.
Because this is like started.
Sam Raimi, there we go. Evil Dead fame.
Ooh, the famous lines. Sure, you want to know.
Because this was the phrase for the trailer. And so it's like they would start the trailer out with this, and I watched that trailer like a billion times. And so it's like, just sets it up.
First thing you see, American flag. You notice that? Oh, Mary Jane. Oh, hey,
Come
Mary
on.
Jane.
Kirsten Dunst, beautiful.
You know why I like her in this movie? Is because her hair is ridiculously fake red. Hey,
It actually
Deathstroke.
works.
Fat guy eating a donut. Respect.
Hey, exercise challenge. Screw you. Talk about exercise challenge. Peter Parker before Spider-Man. Ooh, that's pathetic. Can't even run 10 miles an hour.
Well, he's doing it right now.
That's not 10 miles an hour. This guy's going like 8.
You know, hearing him talk over the intro there, you could tell he's not an old guy, but he's obviously older than.
Well,
What?
originally planned for this
Speculation is
movie-
that's supposed to be Liz Allen. Just
Ew.
had to throw that in there.
So supposedly when they were making this movie, like they were going to cast a younger actor, but Tobey Maguire was so good, so that's why they did the college scene. Like they jumped to college, as opposed to keeping him in high school, just because he was too old. But he looks like a. young
And I think
juvenile.
Mary Jane's shirt nowadays would be a no-go at school. She's just letting ladies hang out and do
Do
the
you
thing.
know what girls wear in high school now? It's like, it's bad. I mean, it's,
How do you know what girls in high school wear?
Yeah. I was like,
because they wear it out to all these festivals and stuff like that. It's like they're basically showing up naked.
See, this guy, classic. He's just like, oh, Mary Jane's waving at me, and it's like, oh wait, her two fucking best friends. I should have known. Sorry, I had to make fun of that
It's
part.
like,
'cause it's
yeah,
like,
this part
come
is
on.
like, oh gosh, you feel so bad for him. See, it's how you can resonate. It's like, we all want the girl.
yeah, I never thought the hottie was looking at me. She was just, there.
Oh, why is my dad rich? Oh, I get everything I want. My life sucks.
Oh my god. It wasn't for me. Of course it was. I think you know what? I never noticed until I saw this just now. It's not William Dafoe, it's Willem Dafoe.
Duh.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Jeez. Pay attention. That is like the worst limo I've ever seen, though.
It's not
It's a
a
Rolls Royce.
limo. It's a Rolls Royce.
Whatever. Rolls Royce looks like shit.
Son, you forgot your backpack.
Dad hates son, but dad brings backpack to son. Oh, there's Peter. I'll make sure to bring him his backpack.
You're so creepy. I'm something of a scientist myself. Giant
Yeah.
smile.
Working on this formula, don't you know?
I mean, they were gonna have it either be him or John Malkovich actually play the Green Goblin. So I mean, I think they chose smartly.
I think
because-
he was a better choice
Yeah,
for
he
it.
just has that that look without the mask, that goblin-y, like I could be crazy.
Yeah.
They actually tested out a bunch of prosthetics to actually do it legitimate Green Goblin, but then they decided for toy's sake they wanted to do this what we got.
Which is why we don't make movies based on toys, motherfuckers.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all
Transformers.
they do. Yeah, that's Transformers. That's
I
Teenage
know.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'm saying
That's different though. Transformers
yeah.
was a toy that they made into a cartoon that they
Right.
made into movies.
like the old Batman movies, those were built around toys, not around story or plot.
Oh, are we watching Deathstroke, the early years?
Yeah.
Yeah, no beard. He's not going to be Deathstroke anymore. That script's gone. Adios, guys. Gives him the shoulder nudge. Philistade. Oh man,
Where are they on a
those
field
are some
trip?
big
to?
spiders.
It's some scientific museum because it's not a museum. It's just like a science lab.
It's Oscorp, I thought.
No.
I thought it was like the Oscorp Genetic Laboratories.
Well, I didn't think it was that one because isn't that in Amazing
No,
Spider-Man
it's,
1?
it's not Oscorp.
It isn't? Oh, that makes it less cool. Hey, why does that guy look familiar? The principal dude or teacher dude. Maybe it's
I
only
don't
from
know.
this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. He looks familiar.
Spiders. So scary.
I remember watching, I guess I saw this movie in theaters. I remember this part, I was like bored out of my mind. And right now I'm watching it, kind of bored out of my mind.
Oh my gosh, it's not that entertaining.
It's like,
Especially when Mary Jane's like, there's only 28 spiders.
I think the thing for me is that if we were
Let's
actually
put it-
looking at the spiders, I'd be more enticed.
but what I don't understand, like he's like, they can change colors to blend in their environment. He never does it as a Spider-Man. So why are we setting up this up?
Yeah, hi, you ever see that American flag? It's everywhere. But, I don't know.
So they just have, this is just a museum, and they just have a random spider that has like,
Big
is
spiders.
radioactive.
No, it's all this is all the spiders are getting mixed together into a super spider. And so there's like what
I think you
28.
said this was a museum. Or it's a science center.
This is
It's
a
a
science
science
It's
center.
not Oscorp.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. See, I thought it was Oscorp.
Well, I think it's an actual lab where they're actually doing stuff. 'Cause you can see the scientists right
It
there.
looks
in the
like a museum.
background. Where
Looks like
that-
they filmed this in a lobby of a hotel.
So honestly, it seems
with
more
an
like a hotel to
exhibition.
me.
Actually, it seems fake. It doesn't seem fake background.
There's only 14.
Oh, you're right. There's only 14.
It's
I
only
said 28.
Now, how would you know there's only 14?
Because there's one gone.
No, I realize there's one gone, but if
So,
they
so you
if
got
they
three rows of 5.
But if they
there's
took the
one missing,
abilities
so there's
of-
14.
of blending
Just to
in,
clarify.
maybe the spider just can't be seen.
Yeah, but I'm with Alex. If I saw it, I'd be like, oh, did they have the other spider somewhere else right now?
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I
be
would
like,
never assume that it got away.
I would be like, you're wrong. 14 are in here.
So then that was forced because they were like, if you don't fucking know, that spider's out. So,
She should have just looked and been
watch
like,
out.
oh, okay. No
Yeah,
spider.
maybe we should tell the other scientists about
Otherwise,
that.
when I go to the zoo and look at spiders and I can't find them, they must have all gotten out.
Corey, you should hold your mic higher.
Hold my mic higher.
Like, no, with your hand. Look at
Like on the actual shaft
On the black
of
part.
the microphone.
because you're making noise.
There you go.
Oh, I am like right
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, I was wondering who was that. No, that's-
Hey, hot chick, can I get a picture of you? Just gonna, right there next to the
For the
spiders.
school paper. That's
Yeah.
almost his alibi.
Make sure I get all 14 of these spiders. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed all of
God,
them.
this
I'm
reminds
just
me of
Oh wait, why did you cover up? Oh, there you go. What is stupid?
thinking, Whoa.
for the school paper. Anybody see 13 Reasons Why?
Jeez.
Creepy photographer.
Whoa.
By the way, I remember this part freaking me out because there's something about looking at spiders' eyes that's scary.
Man, look at those computers in the back. I forgot. This is 2001, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Those were supercomputers.
She's like, look at the paper. Oh, yeah, and he's got a
That's
camera.
great.
All this shit is replaced. We don't have cameras anymore. I mean, we do, but like his ass wouldn't be using a camera.
Do you think that's,
Oh.
do you think that's a real
she's got
spider
real
or CGI spider?
No, it's CGI
Yeah,
spider.
CGI.
I suppose you're right. But damn, it's so realistic.
Kill it. Does he kill it?
No.
He died. It dies.
Yeah, it's going to find Miles Morales and
See, but
the other
that
one.
we never see it die. So if they did go want to play with that, they could.
But in the book, it tells you that it died.
If I
Yes,
was
in the book, it
there
does say it dies.
and they're experimenting on spiders and one bit me, I clearly saw it. I'd be like, hey, motherfuckers, this thing bit me. What's wrong with me?
Okay, now I find this bullshit.
I say this is ridiculous.
They lay out all the fucking talents of this spider. It's got spider sense.
and they show the genes right
jumping
there.
And yeah.
Hey, this is legit now. Did you see that guy that used drones to fly like that?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People can
Well,
do that.
now
Of course, probably wants to become Green Goblin. He's probably like, this is my favorite villain of all time.
God, he would look so much better in
Damn
prosthetics.
straight.
How would a prosthetic toy not sell more than a fucking Power Ranger?
Yeah, but they're
This looks so good. I loved it.
But they're
I
probably
love
going with the
green.
realisticness of if you're flying at whatever speeds the glider can go at, you'd want to have this more of a shielding, less of a cloth fabric.
Yeah, I know. This is where it started. This is where they're like, hey, we can't go with what's in the comic. We have to go with what's real.
Yeah.
This is the start. You can blame Spider-Man.
Yeah,
For logic.
but for what they have
For
to do, the
logic.
chrome green, it works.
I mean,
I think it works.
I would like, well, it works, but you can see why, and we'll get it to it when it gets to that scene. But there's a scene in this movie where they both just talk to each other with their masks on. And you can tell now why whenever two people talk, they take their mask off. Okay, it doesn't work at all. It looks like it's a comedy instead of trying to be serious.
Back to formula.
What do you mean?
I never liked you in
That
the
guy's a
first
general
place.
in all movies.
Yeah, but he's a typecasted character. He looks like a douche in every movie I've ever seen him in.
That guy should have been.
That could be Alfred.
No.
Well,
Like if Alfred was a bigger,
he looks like
burlier
Jay
dude.
Jonah's father,
JJ.
Oh.
Senior.
but he's supposed to be what's his name's father, right?
Who?
The space guy. What's his name?
John Jameson. AKA
No, who
Man
goes to
Wolf.
space?
It's John Jameson.
It's John
John's
Jameson.
son. It's
The astronaut?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
His name is also John.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect Uncle Ben casting, though. Can I be more honest? It is.
No, it is really good, Uncle Ben
I
cast.
was more laughing at your turn of phrase than your statement. Look at that. You're right. He's got a vest and a nice shirt on.
Right. Just get this guy a fucking mullet and we're in.
Speaking of that, yeah. A vest with pockets in it. That guy knows what's up.
Yeah, because
What did
last
Uncle
time we
Ben
saw
do?
he was in Flowers of Algernon.
Was he a janitor?
He was an electrician.
Okay.
Yeah, he's changing a light bulb.
I mean, in the
Well, I
in the
changed light
comics,
bulbs. I'm not an
in the
electrician.
comics, unless there's an origin thing that I haven't read, which I doubt they haven't really stated.
Whoa, he put his paper over his food.
It's over his plate.
Of course. Uncle Ben doesn't need to eat.
And now she's coming here to let me put on your plate, and she puts it right in the paper. She's not paying attention.
That's how he absorbs
that
all that
crock pot?
information.
That crock pot, everybody has that crock pot. Everybody's grandma.
It's like a 1970s. Perfect.
When did they ever think that orange in the kitchen was going to be a good color? That looks like it was
Like
just
Alex
painted.
said,
Dude, that's in the
1970s.
70s.
I know,
Wow.
but
I wonder why they have to paint the kitchen.
I know, but
Gosh.
They're too busy making porns in the 1970s.
Michelangelo, we're going to paint.
I got bit by a spider today, and I don't feel good.
Had a bite? Yeah. Oh, I never
Pun
realized
intended.
that.
Oh, come on.
man. Right over my head. I thought he
I
had a
think
bite
if
to
my
eat.
kid did that, I think he's on drugs. Come home, go to sleep right away.
Especially the next morning when he like literally runs on the wall.
I'm so... Oh. Bro, you've seen better days.
This is
What's
like
in the background?
this is like Cap when he's all skinny and then he wakes up all buff.
Well, Cap doesn't wait. Well, he goes through a procedure.
So what I mean, look at this. Oh, grab the blankets.
This is like the transformation scene.
He can barely stand, but he'll make sure to cover himself.
He's
Oh, look
cold.
at that. Oh, geez, look at that.
Yeah, you never think
Bites.
they'll look at your hand and be like, wow, maybe I should get somebody to look at this.
Dude, he's fucking exhausted. Look at him. He's just
Super
like,
spiders.
there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Even though I'm home.
This part's kind of cheesy.
Well, still, for the time, it's kind of
This-
cool.
The DNA being formed doesn't bug me. The spiders climbing on his DNA bugs me.
Hey,
That's cool.
they were
That's
laying
cool.
eggs. You see that big pus ball is full of little
Jeez.
baby spiders.
That's the only thing that bothered me. Not bothered me, but I thought in Homecoming they never talked about Oscorp or showed a building.
Well, at first when they break into that bank, I thought that was Oscar, but it wasn't. This is like a green logo bank.
I think that'd be cool if it was Oscorp or the Daily Bugle that bought the Avengers Tower.
Well, I thought we all thought it might be Oscorp.
Yeah, Oscorp or the Daily Bugle.
No, I know, but I was thinking
Yeah.
Oscorp is the one who bought it.
Well, yeah, that would make more practical sense because it's like,
I would love to see Norman Osborn just drop kick that A off the tower.
Hey,
Fucking hell.
who was that guy in Batman Forever that was the security guy that was in the vault?
I know they look similar.
It looks like the same guy.
Now the other guy's a little more
yeah, it's not.
round, robust.
You know, Willem Dafoe is in really good shape.
He slams that vial on the ground. He's like, "Who the fuck's gonna pick that up?"
I
guess
I read
to.
a behind the scenes book since you're mentioning he's in great shape. He did whatever stunts he could do himself, he did. So he did a majority of his stunts.
That makes it more entertaining, though. I love when actors do their own stunts. Like, it just makes it more real. Like, any movie with Tom Cruise, I know he's doing like 80% to 90% of all those stunts.
You know, but that's an actor I don't like is Tom Cruise.
Well, then you're a moron.
Well, I took after you. And
But
I'm
I
not
like Tom
related to you.
Cruise. Man, this part actually scared
It's
me. as a
creepy?
kid.
Yeah, this
it
part is
was
a little
disturbing.
creepy.
But you got Danny Elfman's score, and you're just like, fuck.
So now, originally, Corey, what turns the Green Goblin into the Green Goblin? Is it this? It is what's going on right
See,
now.
you know what? I actually think the serum would have just done just fine if he didn't put in that stuff, whatever the little vial of stuff, because that messed with everything. I don't think he should have done
So
that.
the vial that he drinks now.
The vial he
Put him
drank
over?
before the formula, to stop whatever the bloodstream from
So is
whatever.
Is this the formula right now that he's getting pumped into him?
Yes.
Or breathing? Okay.
But he used that little stuff with it too, which I think is what screwed everything up.
He had like a muscle relaxer or something before.
Obviously, that didn't go well. And also, I think he would have had to put a mouth guard in.
Hey, it's acting, motherfucker. You
No,
don't
I
need
know,
a
but I'm just saying,
You're
nowadays, you would actually probably have put a mouth guard in.
Yeah.
He would have had the
You have
possibility of biting his
restraints,
tongue off.
I suppose.
And, not just chest restraints that can barely hold you.
Give him some mouth to mouth.
This guy is the worst at CPR. Let's just say that.
I don't know, it gets him in an upright position. You get no
Yeah.
force.
What?
He's back alive though, so maybe he is good at it.
Back to formula.
Man, evil. Evil.
No,
Is he-
wait.
do you think that he's dead because of that?
No, I
Right,
think
alright,
that's where he's
no.
dead.
Oh, okay.
Where he jumps on.
Then he mutilates him.
I think getting thrown into an electrical outage would still kill you.
It would, but I think the only thing that would have killed him, though, would have been things falling on his
Yeah.
head.
Well, I guess Norman goes in there and curb stomps him a couple times.
I'm
and
pretty
then
sure.
he's probably dead.
That's
goes-
the one thing about Homecoming I liked is that Spider-Man and the Vulture didn't start at the same time. Like Vulture was around for a while before he was Spider-Man. And this one, so happens they both turned to Green Goblin and Spider-Man the same day.
That's how I always assumed it was.
Yeah.
Day one?
Pretty
I would
much.
like him to
Day
be
one.
Spider-Man for a little
Hey,
bit.
they're
and
arch
then-
enemies. It makes sense. Balance.
Whoa.
Oh, geez, not
The-
even that buff.
The light and the dark.
This is 2001 before like Marvel movies. Now they're all like jacked.
Right.
Yeah, but at least
He just
looks-
trim.
I was gonna say, he just looks like he's in good shape.
But I guess Spider-Man's trim.
See, they all have those legal steroids.
Because he's
now,
like
so-
the everyday man. Natural. Strong.
Look at those Calvin Kleins.
Yep. Big change. Oh, disgusting. Don't know what you're
He's
Dick
talking
joke.
about Calvin Kleins.
He's talking about his eighth limb, if you know what I mean.
That doesn't even make any sense. He'd
Yeah.
only have
Do
5.
spiders have 8 legs?
Yes, but he'd only have 5 as a human.
I didn't tell you where the other ones were.
Peeping Tom on the neighbor.
Look, he's got a.
Oh, thank God our windows are both open.
All right, let's.
Let's check out these Calvin Klein.
And Uncle
I would love to
Ben's-
watch the
He's still eating.
from
He
last
hasn't
night.
moved.
So yeah, no wonder this guy passes out. He gets shot and he has a heart attack. It's not because
Yeah, he's eating bacon 24/7. Motherfucker, I was here all night for you.
Look at all that sausage.
I don't care about cholesterol.
I would love to watch the bloopers of Toby missing the steps and falling on his face.
Does he do that?
No, I'm just saying I would love to watch
Oh.
the bloopers if that was true.
There's the car that's been in Evil Dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
all Evil Dead movies. That's Sam Raimi's old car.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know, he's supposed to be a kid from like Queens and like live in poverty. His house looks pretty nice. Uncle Ben's house.
Yeah, he's got a fucking hardware man. That's why. Surprised Mary Jane doesn't turn around and be like, "Oh, you're 8 feet away from me."
I'm just surprised they don't hang out more often.
Yeah, they don't walk.
I
to
get at school,
together.
they're not. He's not the same coolness or hotness that she is, but they live next door and they talk later this evening.
There's a book Ty and I read. They hung out when they were kids in that book. So it's a movie adaptation where it has a prequel part of it.
That's
Where
not canon.
Hey, deny it and it won't be.
Oh, he missed the bus that never stopped. I don't know why.
You know, I thought his speed increases because like he's like,
He's still growing into it.
oh,
Yeah, he doesn't know his powers.
Look at.
oh,
Don't you remember in this movie? It's like puberty. He's growing into it.
Oh,
He's
that's
having
right.
issues.
he grows spikes yet?
I like how the right hand that he uses to take off the stuff doesn't get
Left.
stuck to it, but he has to pull super, super hard
Oh.
on the palm of his hand. Not even his fingertips where his feelers are, but at the palm of his hand.
Now, this part coming up made me jump where it does the flash over. It's like I wasn't expecting it, and so I jumped.
Yeah, pretty scary. Surprised his head doesn't fucking hit that desk though.
Probably did the first time.
It's like redo. Oh shit, here it is. I don't know if I can be prepared for it.
He doesn't remember what happened. Passed out, but still put on his clothes.
I remember. I turned into
Man,
a homicidal maniac.
He's got some poof hair change, Franco.
Yeah,
Oh, who are these two?
It's
Part of Oscorp.
Yep.
Dr. Strum is dead, and your fingerprints were all over his face.
This is the butler that never told Harry the entire time that his dad got killed.
Oh,
By.
I took a grenade to the face, man.
Sorry, Harry. I know you've been living in torment, but he, Spider-Man didn't kill him.
There's no question. Your dad fucked up.
I heard. Now this is legitimate, isn't it?
Yeah, he did this.
His
Like, for
catching
real?
everything took like 38 tries.
Holy cow!
Well, he ate these fries. Look at these fries, and he's ready to go.
Now, how do you
Kirsten Dunst.
Now we all watched that, right?
act to slip 38 times?
That's a cut. And then
Okay.
right here he does this.
Yeah, all they ever do is just fall in his arms and then do the trick thing.
I don't get is that there's that huge puddle. Nobody picks that shit up.
They're eating.
Where's the janitor at?
He's in the library.
Are you
going
going to keep staring at me? Creepy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a nerd and awkward, but he's more creepy in this movie. Look, he's just staring at her. Oh,
Well,
Booty.
Have not all of us seen on YouTube that trailer where it said, "What if Peter Parker was a movie, and what if Spider-Man was a movie about him stalking Mary
Okay,
Jane?"
that bugs me. Oh wait, it's the web, isn't it? Not his sticky
Yeah, it's
hand.
organic webbing, dude.
There's jizz coming out of my hand.
So we can't make fun of this because we knew this was their creative decision.
No, you know
It
what?
changes the comics and everything.
This is one of the
because
things I actually like about it
Oh fuck!
is the fact that he makes it. I mean, it makes sense to me. He's a Spider-Man.
yeah, I know that he's supposed to be smart, and that's what I like when he makes his own webbing. That's what I like about Homecoming. But this one, it's like
Pardon me.
it's just like that he has it, and nobody's like, "Why do you have web?"
Parker.
All right, Spider-Man Homecoming, here comes your lesson. It's time for your first lesson in spider sense.
Well, they said they might do it in Infinity War, so
No, they're going to, because well, they should. I won't tell you why I know.
I don't know. It makes sense that in Homecoming why there was no spider sense. He doesn't fight anybody who's faster than him.
Is that still a thing to wear a chain on your pants?
No,
Okay, I was gonna say.
unless you're a biker.
Okay. Because I saw flashes and I was like, not really cool.
I do think I'm pretty hilarious. Thanks.
Do you think Flash is right-handed? He's got his watch on his right hand. It's wrong.
Yeah, but maybe he swings first with his weak hand.
Just look at all those fucking chains. You're part of Nickelback.
No, he actually is right-handed.
No. 'cause
Or he fights like I do.
If you fight with your left fist forward, that means you're right-handed.
Yeah, but but maybe he's opposite me because I
Yeah.
do I'm right-handed.
Alex,
Like-
just admit you don't know how to fight. That's why.
Whoa,
You have to punch with your left in front for your right to be your right side dominant.
You need more
Otherwise, you're
power
going
behind your
against
dominant
what
hand.
you're used to.
no, I don't have that. I got more power on my first hand. I just take the fight and be done with it.
What's your first?
It's called a
hand?
jab. You cross with your actual dominant side.
Oh, okay, now he's going berserk. Oh, jeez.
I'm saying I'm a cardio exercise
Breaks
specialist.
him.
Cardio kickboxing exercise.
I'm pretty sure that
specialist,
kills
so.
You don't teach that class.
I'm fucking certified. So
Yeah, but doesn't mean you teach it.
so. Don't got the budget right.
Flash, get up.
Wow, a bully made an insult. Better believe him.
You're a freak because you could punch that guy and he went that far. I wouldn't be making fun of him anymore.
But then again, this comes back to our other point where he's kind of learning, like, whoa, that's not right.
Do you see, like-
Responsibility. Spider-Man Homecoming, take lessons.
I like how even the nerds are like, "Oh, dude, I can't believe you fought back."
Well, that's where they should have put Stanley the first time. He's
Whoa,
like,
what's
good
with that
thing I
barbed
just
wire?"
waxed these fucking floors.
Did you see that kid in the background with the glasses? The
Bigger kid.
what did you call it? Size.
Exercise challenged.
He's an extra in a bunch of movies. He made a
Oh.
YouTube video a while back. It went viral. Here we go.
Can he actually see those, or are they showing it for movie emphasis?
I think he can see them.
Okay.
On a,
He's got microscope. His eyes are better now. Don't you remember? He doesn't need glasses.
Well, I know his eyes are better, but I just can't imagine that they can see microscopically.
He can see the moon craters with those eyes.
behind the scenes video, if you watch this, is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he actually did this.
Like they have him on a wire and it's the ground. He's crawling on the ground right now. It's not an actual ceiling, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably supporting him, like,
Yeah.
above
The
the
wire-
ground,
yeah.
just so he can do the
Right.
crawling
So his
motion.
fingers don't
Right.
break.
Woohoo!
And see, that's the fun thing with this. It's like it brings you into the excitement. It's like,
I wish that
from
this
a point of
wasn't
view.
computer animated.
It's not computer animated.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
this
Like
part
a-
right here.
I'm saying when he runs, it's,
Yeah.
Green screen.
when you watch this Gumby type guy run across the
Hey.
first rough
Like Marvin said, he's growing.
into Gumby.
Gumby's a nice man. This part, though, is dumb.
Yes, I concur.
This part doesn't hold up.
But it's got the Doctor Strange Easter egg, so that's whatever.
That they didn't plan to make, probably.
You know what? Shut your face. Up and away web. Ah, come on.
Shazam.
DC. Power Rangers. Doctor Strange. What if I do this upside down?
Rock on.
Holy fuck. Oh, God. Let me try that again.
Oh.
So did he grow like an extra gland to grow that stuff? Corey, you read that book. Did they talk about that in the book?
Which book? Oh, like, it doesn't explain the science behind it. They didn't do anatomy of Spider-Man.
I feel like that web would feel weird in my hands. It'd be like I just organically produced this out of my body.
It'd be like a lymph node that got switched into a
It looks like skin. It's probably just extra
a soaking.
It's kind of nasty. It's like some kind of lubricant.
It'd be like when
His
you have,
spider sense should be going off right now.
it'll be like when you get a sunburn and you peel off the skin. That's what he's using.
Damn.
Oh,
So does that mean he went unconscious after hitting that?
nah, he just walked home.
Okay.
It was the fun This Is My Powers montage.
Oh, missed. He
Where he
missed.
lets the family down.
Yep. Not home for dinner twice in a row.
Well, he was home last time for dinner. He just went to bed really early.
So I but he didn't have it. I'm surprised Uncle Ben's not there eating still. He actually went to bed.
Probably had his first heart attack.
Oh, man. First off, was that Aunt May or was that Uncle Ben that wrote that note?
Uncle Ben.
Why would
I
Uncle
see.
Ben write a note about food in the fridge?
Yeah, but Aunt May never called him Michelangelo, I don't think.
That's true.
She probably wasn't sure who that was. She probably would have gone Leonardo, and that would have been confusing.
God, poor Uncle Ben. All he fucking does is try to make his kid some meatloaf. He doesn't, eat it or
You think Uncle Ben made
did
meatloaf?
not make the
Aunt May
meatloaf.
did.
whatever.
He just sits at
marinated
that
it.
table while she makes the food.
Is Mary Jane's dad or stepdad really that big of a dick? Or does she not have a stepdad in the book?
I think that's all made up for this movie.
In this movie, as the dad thing. Well, no, that's her actual dad.
Her dad's an actual prick.
Because I always understood that she lived with her aunt,
Yep. In the
Who was
comics, she lived with
friends-
her Aunt Anna.
who was friends with Aunt May.
Yes.
And then they try to hook those two kids up,
Yep.
Peter and Mary Jane.
Yep.
Okay, he never punched him in the face. He punched him in the chest. He gave him a broken
She
sternum.
just said, he's happy he didn't give him a
The
black
she.
eye. Shut the flip up. He's happy he didn't give him a black eye.
I want to move into the city.
I'm moving to the city with you, sweet thing. Yeah, creepy
Yeah.
like.
I took 3 buses and a train to get here, or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah, I want to work as a photographer and get through college. I'm pretty sure in 2001. I know he's trying to connect to the comic. You couldn't make it as a photographer that way.
You need to graduate college first, yeah. He's like, I'm going to become a photographer first and then go to college and work my way through it.
Dumb. He gets like $200 per photo. Like he does like 1 photo a week. Can I get my advance? Well, shit. I can only pay like half month's rent right now.
Mary Jane, did you see me this morning? I followed you into the city.
Really?
Remember I caught you at lunch. Today.
Yeah, I like how there's no talk about. I can't believe you caught me.
Yeah. Oh, she was just like, that's Peter. Oh, now he's remembering everything from.
Now
when-
she's
Yeah,
like,
the creepy
"Ooh, this
shit."
guy's fucking weird.
Oh, you're right. Here's the part that Corey read in the book. Did he actually cry in Cinderella? Are they talking about what happened in the book?
No, not really.
So Corey, in the original Amazing Fantasy 15, he's Spider-Man, like within that issue, right? It's very compressed.
Well, he doesn't like. Well, yeah, he is. Yeah,
The origins,
okay.
like you
Yes,
know,
it's
just like
it's all in that
yeah.
issue. Yes,
it's just like action number 1. It's all in that issue. That's how they used to make comics. There used to be just like one issue, and they get through it. But now we get a whole movie about it. Actually, I think the best part of this movie is in the second here when he gets his costume and stuff. I like that part a lot.
Oh, like the costume drawing montage
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
It's pretty sweet.
it's pretty insane.
Man, how did I make this through this movie as a kid? It has
What
a
are
lot
you
of slow-
talking about?
It, just
Is it-
has
you
a
have
lot of- it has a lot of slow moments up front.
So far, this
Like
is pretty
now-
boring.
It's the emotion. You
I know, but now I'm saying now it's okay for me. But as a
But
kid,
even when I was a kid, I saw this when I was a kid. I was younger than you.
I probably was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go." In
I was like, gosh, MJ's good looking. And it's like, this guy's about to change into Spider-Man.
I'm gonna go in the hallway and look at some posters.
I kind of felt that way during Spider-Man Homecoming until he starts doing some stuff at the beginning.
I don't know, I like that movie all the way through.
3/4. Except for Iron Man 4.
What kind of
Hey,
car
don't
is that?
scratch
Is it a
the-
PT Cruiser with
Yeah,
Like
is that
this scene
weird?
right here was like, oh, what should I do?
He's like, I need a car. I don't have a job yet, but let's look at cars.
He's like, not in my lifetime.
I like how that's actually
$5,000.
pretty neat looking cars.
I was
right
going to
there.
say the good
Yeah.
cars are the cheap.
Those are pretty
ones.
fancy cars there.
A convertible. And he's like, oh shit,
$3,000.
I wrestle once and I can buy that car.
For 3 minutes.
Don't go there yet.
Thunderbird.
Costume. Oh yeah,
Black
that's where he
Widow.
goes through all the fucking things.
I don't know why there'd be wings.
My hand is cramping.
He kind of has wings underneath his arms.
I mean, he's got gliding parts, I get, but
Aren't all
Black
these
Widow,
costume
there goes
makes
Black Widow.
it's exactly
actual
Black Widow.
costumes that he actually had in comics?
Scarlet Spider.
That's actually a trained spider right there. That one walking across.
What?
Not that you can train a spider, but you can make the spider do something. I remember reading that somewhere
So fucking
50 years ago.
He's a little too obsessed with Mary Jane in this movie. They're like up
Yeah.
front. It makes him seem creepy.
God, it's a fucking good drawing. Who do you think actually did that drawing?
I think he may have actually drawn it.
No,
No,
that's
it wasn't
Steve Ditko
fucking
did for
him. Ditko still alive?
He's still alive now.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
He just says he doesn't leave his house.
Nice
I mean,
product placement, Dr. Pepper.
He stays out of the public light. Oh yeah, Dr. Pepper. I remember that was a sponsor.
Oh fuck!
I think Hardee's was too.
Hardee's.
Oh yeah, because I got the
Jr.
Hardy's toys. You better believe it.
This is before movies were big and like he couldn't get the Pepsi or the Coke sponsorship. Dr. Pepper, he's right there for you.
I should like Dr. Pepper. It's good stuff.
Couldn't get the BK or the McDonald's, but Hardee's, he's there for you.
That'd be annoying to pick up.
Okay, this part right here, I got it pretty tense. It's like, it was so believable at first, but then, you can see him in the mirror. You can see his face from behind mouthing the words in the mirror.
Yeah, but it's still cool acting technique.
But, I mean, I guess if you think about it, like in terms of like the animated show, how he was talking to himself in the mirror, it makes sense.
See, look, he's like fucking doing something with electrical work. Oh no. Ben, stay! Don't go. Uh-oh. Not good. I mean, like,
See that? He got Aunt May. He's playing that game. Now he gets to hit her in the shoulder.
do you think after this he sees Aunt May again, or that's the last time she sees him?
That's the last time. He never goes home.
No, I assume he went home to
Yeah,
go
no,
see
he
him.
goes
back to get
home.
him.
I assume he just roamed the streets.
Shit. You know what they should have done is flashback to that fucking scene of him leaving her for the last time?
You
Fuck, I would have balled.
You don't come into the city and then take off right away. He stays in the city. Probably goes sees the show.
Yeah, right.
Gets a bite to eat.
See, God, Uncle Ben. There's just something about him. I know Homecoming completely ignored it, whatever, but even just like a fucking name drop, I don't care. He's too important to the legacy.
You know what the thing is that in this movie and then in Amazing, it's almost too quick. And I know in the comics it's quick too, but like, I would like it if the first movie Uncle Ben was alive the whole time and then he.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Well, see, that's like when it comes back to Ultimate Spider-Man show. It's like Uncle Ben doesn't die till a couple issues in.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of fun because, he's around.
But I guess you need him to die for him to become like Spider-Man fully, like the hero.
Right.
Instead of, the
Spider-Man, yeah, right. The fucking clown.
So I guess I ignored that
Here
comment.
comes the
With great power comes great
Responsibility.
Or, as in every other Spider-Man movie, you need to be responsible with your great power.
Isn't that's not the real quote from the book, right? It's different.
No, it's with great power
With
comes
great power must come
responsibility.
great responsibility.
Must come. But that's not what he said.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you're going
Stop
to be...
asking.
Well,
nitpicky.
the exact phrasing.
That's what I mean. Like,
damn. Peter,
but now
your
people,
dick.
when they when they say it the way he did. Because this movie's more
Well,
popular.
it sounds better off the tongue.
Oh, so yeah, he goes home.
He's just saying he's going to go chill.
He's in the city. Go shopping.
Man, Parker's underwear is always hanging
Hey,
out.
I forgot to mention, because I read this in a book too, it's a film mistake. You know how when you're looking through the window, it's like the building was really short, and then he opens the door and it's at the library.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
that. I just noticed
fuck.
that because I was like, I thought he was going to the library, but
You know what? I never understood. Me and Corey just went to New York in April. Why are all the fucking tops of the buildings green? Is that just from perspiration?
I think it's like, isn't that like the Statue of Liberty? It's like the copper or whatever
maybe it helps with
Yeah,
weather.
rusting over.
Yeah, it's possible. Did you guys go on that what do you call it? The ferry? Yeah, you did? Okay. I was gonna say, I know it's
Savage?
pretty popular, so I thought you guys went on it.
Yeah.
But
There's a nice big crack right down the middle.
I was going to ask.
Randy Savage.
Randy Savage, R.I.P.
And
Bonesaw
what's his
is
face?
ready.
Bonesaw McGraw.
Help me out. What's the guy's name? The announcer.
Bruce
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce
There we
Campbell.
go.
He's in every
I
single one
remember
of
in the
these.
book them talking about the breasts of these girls.
kinda
It was
weird.
like the one part I kept reading over and over again. I was 12 when I read this book.
Evil Dead star. Bruce Campbell.
What book are you referring to?
The novelization of this movie. Did you read that?
Yes, I did.
Corey had like every fucking book that came out for this movie almost.
I lent it to someone and they never returned it to me.
Well, they're
One of the many reasons I hate sharing.
Fucked you ever since.
Of course.
She won an Oscar.
The Man Spider.
She won an Oscar for that movie last year. What was it called? About the scientist.
Hidden
Space-
Figures.
Hidden Figures. I think she did.
So the weird thing I don't understand, I know we'll get to it shortly when he gets into the ring. I like how you have to survive 3 minutes, but why can't you beat him?
'Cause he's-
Nobody
they're
thinks
basically
they
saying
can.
nobody can beat him. They're just trying to find people to go in there with him.
I hate how he get. Well, we'll talk about it here in a second, but the
Bonesaw.
logic behind him beating Bonesaw is bullshit.
What's your name, kid? Human spider. That's shit. I want those sweet shades.
He's got gold chains, gold jacket.
Those aren't sweet shades, Alex. Those are horrible shades.
Dude, those are like $2 at Walmart.
I know. I'm just saying, I want a pair
They
of
look
them.
like goggles.
God, that fucking outfit, that was cool. Can't deny. For being
Yeah, I like that.
Spidey Mach 1.
Oh, here comes Kill or Be Killed.
Oh, well.
Kind of.
No shotgun.
I gonna eat you and spit you out, boy.
Heals and pulls out a shotgun. Get away. I'll beat him.
I like
in the
his face that you can see it. Ugh.
This makes me think of the Spider-Man game.
Oh, that
Yeah.
first
Oh,
video game was
gosh.
fun as fuck.
ring. So are we
What's
to believe
fun?
that he made that shirt or he found that at a
It
store?
looks like he spray painted it.
Yeah, he made it though.
Hey, that guy that's in the stretcher, I believe he is a real wrestler, just like Macho Man.
Well, look at the end of it and see who it is. I don't understand why there'd be a cage match.
Because they need to make it interesting. You can't have every single match him just beating the shit out of
Now
people.
look at those ears that you can see in that
I
mask.
know. Fucking, they're not CGI'd out yet. You need some top fucking material for that.
I like that you can see the ears. I like it especially when in comics when they draw it and you can see the ears
Right.
because it makes it look more real.
It is more real that way. Otherwise, it's like, okay, he's just a fucking alien with no ears.
This is a fake cage match. How are you supposed to get out? That's how you win. You get out.
Well,
But that's how you also can win this thing and win $3,000 as long as you stay in the ring for 3 minutes.
I used to have a childhood friend, and we would reenact this scene.
Who were you,
Were you-
Spider-Man or
Of
Bonesaw?
course, I was Spider-Man. We
Oh,
take turns, but most of the time, I was
so
Spider-Man.
you got on your knees and shot webs at Bonesaw?
Staying away from you.
Classic pose.
This is one of my favorite lines.
Oh.
Did your husband give it to you? Why would you jump down? Why don't you just stay there?
Yeah, what made you think he could reach you?
Damn. Oh,
No spider sense.
you're right. When's the fucking first? Oh, I guess first Spider Sense was in that fight, but I guess it doesn't work now.
This makes way more sense that his body would, or his spider sense would go off. There's a chair coming for your face.
Oh man.
I think they need to rename Bonesaw to Craven the Hunter.
Why are all these fans eating food like crazily?
What do you mean?
It's
When
a
this is
sporting event. I don't know.
I know that guy was just cheering and food was there like coming out of his mouth.
They're showing he's hungry. Dead. Oh shit! He broke
By the way,
his neck.
his spine is broken.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
You can just see his fucking grin under that outfit. That's real.
Hey Corey, check. Did my headphones come out?
I say, there's something weird. I can only hear half of you in my
Oh,
headphones.
there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, win. Yeah.
$3,000.
Here's $100. That doesn't even make sense.
I know.
Yeah, I know he was promised 3,000, but if you're a kid in high school, $100 is pretty good.
I get that.
$100 for a car, though.
Not good enough to take out Mary Jane, so he thinks.
You can take her to a good dinner, though. That's for damn sure.
So why would you get $2,000 for beating the shit out of him?
I didn't see him pin him. Did he pin
I
him?
know.
You just threw him into that barbed wire or the.
Yeah, I thought he died.
It was metaphorical.
Look at all that money. Just take the 3,000 and leave. You just threw a guy against the wall.
Just web sling him in the face. He can't see you.
You know, this part, though, is so good. Revenge. Like, I don't feel any sympathy until Uncle Ben dies. When he walks by, he's like, sorry, that wasn't my problem. It's like, oh, fuck yourself. He stole the gate? What does that mean?
The money,
The money
they
you
got
get at the gate.
Oh. Oh.
have torn that guy apart. I don't see that's my problem.
Ooh, it
Damn,
will be.
bro.
Give it 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
He even smiles a little. He's like, "Damn, that was good."
Yeah, he's like,
Now he's gonna walk away down the stairs and he's gonna think of a good comeback. He's right now. He's like, "Damn, I could have said this. I could have said this." Always happens.
Oh, this scene, emotional
go.
heartstrings. This
Nope,
from here
heartless.
on. No, I don't even know. I was already drawn in by this point, but this just puts it over the top. Love it.
Wonder if there's somebody's lost dog over here.
Why is
Now, I tell
oh,
you
they
what, if
carjacked him. Oh, I forgot.
If it was a dog, I would be sad.
But not Uncle Ben.
Nope.
I like how he charges through people thinking it's Uncle Ben.
You're right, Alex. And the next in Homecoming, when they reveal Uncle Ben, it's a dog. It's his dog.
Oh, my God.
And the dog's-
this part kills me.
The dog says, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Peter.
See that already? Oh no.
Whoa.
I fell
Fuck.
asleep and everyone
I thought there was
around me.
blood behind his head, but it's a pillow.
Where'd he get shot? Right below in the lung?
In the gut.
Well, he's holding it in the wrong spot then.
It's the way he says Peter. He's like, Peter.
Peter, where's your books? And I thought you were at the
Oh, right in the chest.
Oh, fuck. Damn. Can't even look. Makes me wanna cry.
Okay, guys, I'm either really heartless or just so immune to death, I don't care.
You're heartless and
Pick
you're
your
immune
poison.
to death. Yeah.
Because there's nothing running through my veins of, oh.
Oh man!
But like this one, you can tell how powerful Uncle Ben's passing is to his character. Like,
Well, even when he hears this and
There we go.
now
We
he's pissed.
We get Toby crying face for the first time.
that's the benefit
But
of
this
these
is like
movies.
angry cry.
It's,
This is like nah.
it's the first time you see this on screen.
Now I need to go kill someone.
But like they didn't have to hold back for any like continuity errors or anything. They were just like, we're gonna fucking do this like the right way.
Again, I don't like this part, but where you watched him run down the first time was great.
What do you mean? I like this part.
Yeah, what are
Why
you talking
not?
about? What are you talking
It's
about?
cool. That's
Revenge
cool
fueled web slinging.
tracking shot down the alley when he puts on his mask.
No, the thrill of him swinging that first.
I mean, it's all
line.
CG, but go ahead.
So I said the CG is what bugged me, but it was when he ran down the alley.
2001.
It was
around.
iconic of its time, though.
Yeah, nobody else is making a movie like this.
I like this part where he's doing the judging of what to do.
How does
Yeah.
he all of a sudden become so good?
It's fucking
Well,
Spider-Man.
his spider sense is supposed to go off, telling him what's in the way.
Oh, this part right here. It gave me goosebumps. It's just like the thrill of him jumping off.
That car must be hard to drive.
Well, now he's got a car, so he doesn't have to worry about the $3,000.
Jesus.
Just get you back from that guy.
This is gonna hurt.
So the only thing with this organic webbing is how come like it just miraculously shoots out of his sleeve when he presses the trigger.
I agree with that. That there's no. He'd have to have some kind of
Opening.
yeah. He'd have to almost have no
Well, if you
sleeves.
think about ones that snap on at the wrist, there's that opening. There's that opening in the wrist. Sorry, I'm getting complaints from Garrett that I'm not holding the mic up close enough to my face.
Well, when you're doing a show and you have to talk into a mic to hear you, that's kind of important.
Okay, guys. If you could have any one Spider-Man power, I know they all go really well together. What would you choose?
Web slinging.
No.
Because, yeah, flying's cool and all that stuff, but I would love, like, the downswing of web swinging. So, you know, where it's like you get real speed going down. Oh,
I
just
would
the
love-
adrenaline from it would be amazing.
But he wouldn't have super strength, so he would fall right away.
I would love to be like more acrobatic. Like I think that'd be the coolest part. Be able to do like flips.
Be
and
agile.
shit. Yeah.
Be more agile.
Right. Like do that shit.
Me, invincibility.
Okay, what Spider-Man are we all
Miles?
talking about?
Talking about Miles Morales.
Okay, I
Oh, my gosh.
want to know what Spider-Man powers you guys are getting. Invincibility and flying.
I said agility, motherfucker.
You did. He talked about flying.
Did you
Flying
say
would be cool.
invincibility or invisibility?
Invisibility.
I heard invincibility.
I heard
Vince.
invincibility.
I heard, wow, when did Spider-Man become unkillable?
Is this
No.
that same fucking yellow car that was from Evil Dead, too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Uncle Ben's
He
car.
talked about it.
Oh.
It was in his
It
driveway.
was Sam Raimi's
Oh, that's
movie.
right. Damn.
Now it's wrecked. Now he can't use it.
Yeah. A little fender bender.
But he's got $100.
In
he
the
can fix it up.
game, I hate this part.
Why?
Because you have to spend the whole time going through the warehouse fighting all
Oh
these
yeah,
thugs.
it was a tough level, but it was fun.
When
though.
in the movie, he just goes and finds them.
Like, this part's kind of creepy, though, too, Spider-Man wise. Like, when he just comes down to the fucking ceiling. Why are you shooting a shadow, dumbass?
'Cause I was about to say,
That's kind of an iconic web swing down, so that was pretty cool to see.
it's really amazing. Like earlier in the day, he didn't know how to use his power, so he's an expert now.
Yeah, but it's probably adrenaline based for him.
I feel like that's the same clip used twice, to be honest. Where he goes,
Well, to be fair, if you got all these, things you could do, and it would definitely boost your confidence to be able to handle the situation.
The only question I have, and I realize it's more not necessarily a kids movie. When does he realize how much power it takes to hit someone?
he's anger driven
Because
right now.
no, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. That kick to the chest, that guy should be winded.
Did we need flashbacks? Like this happened literally like 2 minutes ago. We got it.
Thanks.
Same guy. Why is Peter Olsen revealing himself to him?
Because now he's realizing it's his fault.
Yeah,
that his
that he
uncle's
made
dead.
the mistake.
No, I understand.
Okay.
I'm saying why did he take his mask off? Now the guy knows he's Spider-Man.
He's going to kill him anyways. Which, by the
Oh,
way,
gosh, that
he
wrist
kills
snap.
him.
No, he doesn't.
Well, I guess he
breaks his
trips.
hand, then he trips out the window.
It was close though. It was like it's like the line.
And now Spider-Man's a bad guy.
That's like Batman just leaving the train. That's still killing him.
Oh, I forgot he killed him. I thought he
Breaking
was
his
alive.
wrist and him happening to trip right after that, that's still him killing him.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but it's not
No,
like he
it's
kicked him
not.
out the window.
Wow.
I
You know-
agree
you
with
know
the
nothing.
Batman thing where he goes,
But
I don't have to save
technically,
you.
if he didn't break his wrist, he wouldn't have stumbled back and he wouldn't have fallen over the window.
Yeah, then Spider-Man would have been shot in the head.
Yeah, it's just like how he kills the Joker.
What?
Where he ties his
Batman?
foot to the
Oh.
gargoyle and lets the gargoyle kill
Or
him.
even like in Batman Begins, I don't have to
Yeah.
save you.
Yeah, he's like, fucking getting out of here.
Now, oh, he's crying on top of the boat.
I know you won't kill me. Well, is
Basically, his father died.
He's more mad about that car.
that the Twin Towers right there?
Dude.
No? Okay.
I don't know.
There was
They're
a
too small, I
There
suppose.
was a trailer, I
Yeah.
believe, for is either Spider-Man 2 or the Spider-Man.
It was this one.
It was this one.
This
with
2001,
the
yeah.
helicopter one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They cut
They cut it out.
They cut
yeah.
it out because
Now we're going to dance on me.
I'm not going to tell you for
There's
two
some
more movies
awkward
that I killed
hugging in
Uncle
this.
Ben.
And see, at this point, they really treat Aunt May like a background character. It's not until after this that she gets like her screen time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this part, fucking yes. I think this is a great opening for not even seeing the Green Goblin. I think this is fucking impressive.
Yeah.
That laugh is something that's
And that- I tell you
a
what,
good
that-
nail.
This exoskeleton is shit.
you know what? As a fan of movies and just like cinematography and stuff like that, this movie's shot more like a TV show is nowadays,
Yeah.
and not really like how movies are shot anymore. A lot of
That also makes it fresh and fun. Like, it makes it something.
the aspect
different.
ratio is like movie. Yeah, I like TV shows now. Fresh. I said this is old school. They don't make movies like this anymore.
I said it's fresh at the time. Do
Oh, the
Yeah.
laugh! The laugh!
they? Fuck yeah.
Like that's like one of the many saving graces of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just that first laugh. Just that first laugh. I'm not saying anything else, but before you even see the Green Goblin come onto the scene, in
I'm
that
pretty
movie.
sure that's like a voiced over Willem Dafoe laugh because there's no way that fucking he did that laugh.
I like how proper Aunt May is. She's wearing gloves.
How come Harry and Norman don't have cornrows? That's what they have in the comics.
They have the
They said
hair
those
slicked
weird
back.
red lines in their hair.
Oh, just like the costumes, they have to realistic it up.
Why couldn't they get Tommy Lee Jones to be Norman? That's how Mike DiDato drew him for years.
Was Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, in Dark Avengers,
Huh.
he was Tommy Lee Jones.
I'll have to read. Is that who did the art for the Dark Avengers?
Yeah.
The Brian Michael Bendis one?
Norman's like, fuck you, Harry. Hey, Peter.
I'm going to break up with you because
Ooh, they broke up. Maybe I should tell my friend Peter. Nope, I'm in.
He's like, my time to shine, baby.
going to go hit on that.
You're like a brother to Harry. He's about to see a girl over there.
I'm like a douchebag. Look at my smile. Peter looks so uncomfortable.
We're just gonna keep building. See, it's just emotional.
Why is their school colors green? I think that's dumb.
That's an old ass TV. I mean, even for this movie, it's like
Yeah, but they're old ass people.
Peter Ner was like, "Hey, upgrade your damn TV."
Even computers need analyzing.
He was grateful to have a surrogate mom and dad. All right, he put up with what he put up with.
He's never there anyways. I guess he always takes off.
That air conditioner doesn't make sense for where it's at. It's not in the window.
I don't get the color scheme of this house.
Dude,
It's just random.
Greens, oranges, blues. Aunt May wearing everything flowery.
Well, if I remember correctly, your childhood room was yellow.
She has
For Gryffindor, motherfucker.
she has a million robes. This is her third robe, I think, or second robe of the movie.
Yeah. That's why I want to be. I want to be old and wear robes all the time.
Peter.
No, this is the best Aunt May. I'm not saying one. She's a beautiful lady.
The best Aunt May.
Best Aunt May.
ladies, I want to point out, Corey loves cougars.
The best Aunt
Twitter.
May
He loves cougars.
is I like
Hashtag
Ultimate
you hit the
Spider-Man.
jackpot.
Aunt May's pretty good.
Yeah. She's more like, she's like Marissa Tomei attitude-wise, but Rosemary Harris looking-wise.
Out of the three, who would you go to for advice?
This one.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
This is the more wisdom one for
yeah,
me.
exactly. And that's who Aunt May is.
Marissa Tomei is that my Aunt May is a MILF for everyone.
I would take Marissa Tomei to like Subway. Like, can I get a discount? Like, she's my aunt.
She-
And then, what's the other one? Sally Fields.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, she just needs to fucking
But the
distract you
best
guys.
Uncle Ben is
It's too bad
Martin
Uncle
Sheen.
Ben died.
No,
it is
no,
not anywhere fucking
no
close.
way.
The best.
I will not
No.
believe that ever.
Who are they going to cast in? Who do you want to see him cast in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Tobey Maguire.
It just wouldn't work. But
It wouldn't. They could make him fucking
Hey,
look old.
they might be the same age now. No, they're
Yeah.
not. Marissa
No,
Tomei,
Marissa Tomei's way older.
she's older.
Danny DeVito.
Hey, just make it
The
Tony,
Penguin.
make it Tony Stark and be like, what?
Or not
here we
Danny
go.
DeVito.
Birth of a Spider-Man.
Joe Pesci.
Pesci.
Pesci, whatever. He's coming back to do another movie.
He is, but he's retired out. Other than that, it's a Scorsese movie. That's why he's coming back. Hey, did you hear, Corey?
This is ridiculous right
This
there.
scene, no. This
I like
the
this.
next
No,
2
I'm
minutes of
saying
this
it's,
movie.
I'm saying it's good. It's just almost threw up watching us go down that.
No, it's a good
It's like-
shot.
montage scene. Here we go.
Like it was a good throw up.
Oh, look, another flag. You miss
First
him?
time you see the costume.
It's a good thing they have practical effects along with the CG because sometimes the CG looks old.
Yeah. Well, it's very dated already.
I like this.
The community
The
stuff.
myth.
St. Bernard.
Could be a
Dog's
woman.
just in the fucking back.
They did this. Bendis did that recently. That's like a Bendis thing to talk to the community. That he did it in Defenders recently.
Oh, hey, I found out something the other day that I never knew before.
Black Cat?
It's coming up, though. We got a cameo appearance coming up.
Corey in Spider-Man 2, we're going to see Ultimate Aunt May again, Bendis said. And Mary Jane.
Wait, hold on. Hold that thought. I'm not listening because I got to point this out. But then I'll listen.
He's
That guy?
Jim
Electro.
Norton.
No. We're coming up. It's coming. I'm going to keep pointing.
Um,
Hold on.
I like how he writes the note.
That's Lucy Lawless.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Oh,
know that? I
shit.
never
Yeah.
knew that.
crazy.
I never connected that.
Weird.
Okay, what were you saying, Marvin?
Xena Warrior Princess.
Go back and listen to it.
Come on, just tell me. I was trying to point out.
Spider-Man 2, we're going to see Ultimate Aunt May and Mary Jane again. This part like that.
Spider-Man 2,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like the comic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's exciting. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I don't know how it makes sense.
The best, I don't know.
First appearance of J. Jonah Jameson.
Who is that person next to Robbie?
Secretary number 3? I don't know.
Jeez.
It's just a random secretary.
The best J. Jonah. They didn't even try to cast him yet again.
Oh, the guy they
he hasn't
got.
been cast
The
yet,
guy
right?
they got for Joe too. It's like this is a dynamic duo. This is perfect.
In Amazing Spider-Man, there wasn't a J. Jonah, and then the new one, they haven't cast him yet.
That's because they can't.
They can't. He was going
It's
to come
too
back.
hard.
He was going to come back, and then they, he was interested. And
Yeah.
then DC was like, hey, want to play Commissioner Gordon? He's like, fuck you. I'm going to play
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon.
Damn.
Oh, I think he is the perfect JJ.
I believe that's...
But how do you explain that to like dumbass audience? Like, I mean, yes, he was in the first Spider-Man trilogy.
People can understand. Come on. They rebooted James Bond and kept the same M.
Yeah, that's true.
People can understand.
And it's like any Superman show where they bring the old Superman back into the
Whoa,
fold.
I didn't say attack me. I just meant...
No, I'm not saying attack you. I'm saying where they bring back Dick Kane or
Dean Kane.
whatever.
Dick Kane. Who the fuck's Dick Kane?
Dick Kane.
Dick Grayson Kane.
Make him infamous.
This part. I drove 3 buses and took a subway to get here, but...
There's a lot of articles that have come up because of this movie, and it's like there's an extra. I gotta see if I can find that circles the block so you see him more than once. It's a movie mistake. It's gonna be behind Peter. Let's see if I can point him out.
Did you just read
it's
this?
that guy. It's that guy with
In
the
the
hat.
hat?
You'll see him again. You'll see him walk around again.
What do you mean they wrote articles about this? You just mean
shit,
you
he's
see-
coming
you
back
see him
again.
2 times
Oh,
again,
fuck,
so it's like
3.
an extra. So they have the
shit.
same extra
It's
behind
going to be like
Peter.
Wonder Woman. He comes back
Yeah.
later.
Yep. Oh, wait, no. Just
No,
kidding.
no.
Different
Calm
guy.
your tits.
I just
Hers
thought-
or his?
I'm talking about her spiders.
Oh, okay.
so it's
There he
like
is again.
seeing
He was
him-
crossing the street.
Yeah, seen him multiple times.
Yes, Enrique.
Yes, Enrique.
See, there he was again. Did you see him on the right? Ah.
Crazy. Oh, there he goes down the stairs.
Across the street.
Man.
Why is she embarrassed that she's a waitress?
Say why is she embarrassed she's making money?
She's in high school. It's not
No, they graduated.
now. They
like, oh,
graduated.
yeah, that's right. But it's even still, it's not like she's like 60 years old. She's like, I still work at the diner.
Right here, this is where
Well-
Peter's like, yeah, I'm going to kill my roommate.
She doesn't want Harry to know because Harry's like upper class, and he doesn't want his family to be like,
So she just
You
that's
white
a good
trash.
relationship. She just lies about her job. He's like, where are you going?
See, there
She's-
he is again. There he is again in the back. That's like
Fuck.
the 4th or 5th time.
dude,
she's
she's
just
just going
like-
for a stroll.
She's
Shut
just
up.
like, I'm going to go into the city for 8 hours and not tell him why. I break that off.
She's hooking, bro. Thanks, Pete. You've never called me Pete.
Don't tell your best friend
Thanks,
something. Keep
Pete.
it from
You just
him.
officially entered the friend zone.
Oh, okay.
Checks out her ass.
There he
What's
is
up?
again. See, there.
Oh,
and there
Jesus
he is
Christ.
coming walking up again.
like 12
I can't
times.
stop.
he keeps going back and forth because he keeps forgetting stuff at the store.
Yeah. Corey, he's got Alzheimer's. Like, be a fucking pro here.
He walks to the car and he goes, oh shit. He goes back and then he comes back.
I have to kill Harry.
Don't tell Harry. Let's see it one more time. Oh, I thought she said, don't tell Harry.
There's a lot of don't tell Harrys in this movie.
That extra scene. Wow, I've never noticed that before. That's crazy.
That fucking blew my mind just a little bit.
This would be the coolest apartment ever.
It would be pretty fucking sick.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking
Yeah.
condo in the city.
The
That
studio?
yeah.
It's like one room.
That is some ugly
You get
painting.
an upstairs.
See, I told you he moved out. Now he's got a fucking HD TV.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Yeah, probably he
asshole.
didn't buy it.
Yeah, it's Harry.
What do you mean? He got
Potter.
$100?
Yeah. Probably enough to buy that basketball. Those are some new stairs.
First mention of Dr. Connors. But then Spider-Man 2, they act like they've never met before.
They set it up for 3 movies and then they never get Dr. Connors. And then we get a new Dr. Connors.
We don't get a lizard, you mean? Because you meet Dr. Connors in the second movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no lizard. That's weird, right? Lizard they set up, but we never get it in this trilogy. And then also in this, they were going to do Vulture, and we don't get it in the trilogy, but we get the other 2 things in other trilogies
Yeah.
or other
Movies.
series. Amazing and Homecoming.
Sony was in a bunch of cheapskates. We would have got Spider-Man 4, and maybe we would have got a little bit more of a taste of it.
By the way, Willem Dafoe kind of looks like my father-in-law. Just a random out there thing.
Well,
like an
if
evil
you're
man
the
that kills people?
father-in-law
Cool.
of
I'm gonna tell him
Alex, watch your back, I guess.
Wait, what did you say, Alex?
He said
I
that,
said that my
Willem Dafoe
father-in-law-
looks like his
Willem
father-in-law.
Dafoe, sort of. Just my father-in-law dresses nicely like that.
And kills people?
You never know who he does on his days.
Just look like a goblin? Can Alex come out?
By
to
the way,
play?
we're right now. San Diego Comic Con's going on, so there's a lot of news coming out. So maybe I'll drop some news for you guys during this
I
commentary.
love these fight scenes.
It's
Dude,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
let's check out. Here we go.
They just cast Janet for Ant-Man and the Wasp. Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, coming back.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty sick.
Crap. Mega
Mega
crap. Do it. No?
Oh, new Thor Ragnarok trailer.
I didn't notice that he's got like Rolaids, like tons of Rolaids on his desk.
So you take 6 photos and gets $200, but then like in the future movies, he comes back and gets like 1 paycheck a week. It's like,
But then he's on the roll.
how can you afford fucking New York $200 a week? It should be $300 a photo.
That is. He just took one.
Oh, he took. He was showing him like 5.
I know, but he took one of them. He's like, run this
Oh.
one. Goody.
Yep, new Flash and Thor trailer.
I want to see that Flash trailer.
Flash TV.
Yeah.
DC also announced 8 movies.
From now.
We're going to see Suicide Squad 2.
Shit.
It is called The Batman.
Good.
Shazam, Justice League Dark, Flashpoint, Wonder Woman 2, Green Lantern Corps, and Batgirl.
Nice.
Officially announced.
Dude.
The next DC movie to go into production, Shazam.
I heard that the Rock's
Sans
not
Rock.
involved anymore.
Yeah, it's not going to be The Rock.
No, he's not just not in Shazam. He's still involved.
I know that's Elizabeth Banks,
Said
right?
he wasn't.
He's just not going to be in that movie. He's still playing Black Adam, but Black Adam's not in that movie.
That's stupid.
What's up, Milo? That's my cat. He's coming in here to watch Spider-Man. You weren't even alive when this movie came out. Oscorp owns buildings all over the place. That's different Oscorp.
I like when Oscorp is like a rectangle building. That gives me my Jones. What a fucking table.
Look at they're all. Here's a nice subtlety. They're all drinking coffee because they had to wake up in the morning, but not Norman because he's high on that Green Goblin serum. He's already pepped up.
And he's just saying, this is the best our company's ever doing. We're buying you out.
Wait, what was that, Marvin?
So they're all drinking coffee except for Norman. And he has no documents or anything, so you know that guy. He's like, he doesn't need coffee to wake up anymore because he's not human.
I just thought you said he's a little higher.
I get it.
You know, usually when you go gray, isn't your beard go gray first and then your hair? That guy's the opposite.
Well, if we have old man Alex over here to testify, it's his
Well, he can't grow
tufts on the
facial
side
hair.
of his head.
I say I've got my hair is gray or is getting gray.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Scary
Calm
face.
down.
Yeah.
Jay's Norman.
That lady's like, oh,
That
my
one
God.
guy, there's an old guy that we just looked at who's like,
How come his fucking tie is not green? If Green Goblin serum makes Harry wear a fucking green bow tie at a wedding, why can't this fucker wear a green tie?
Hey, he's going through supervillain puberty.
I guess.
I want to be that.
Oh,
I
he
want to be
fucking
that.
drinks that coffee. He's like, oh, I'm going to kill the shit out of you.
I want to be that guy.
He's like, you get obliterated by a goblin bomb. That's what you want to be.
Am I? So gaunt. It is creepy.
Fuck, this whole fair
See,
thing
Earth was made in South Dakota.
is like
Just
one of my
saying.
favorite parts of the movie. Besides the end fight, obviously.
What was made in South Dakota?
The Earth inflatable was made
Oh.
in South Dakota.
How do you know? That article you read?
There, just
Corey reads a lot of
no.
random fucking articles about this
A
movie.
while back, I knew that. It was like in the newspaper.
Hey, little tidbit in an article I read. If you look in the background, that's Macy Gray.
I hate this song.
And whenever it comes on the
good
radio,
work,
I'm just
Marvin.
like, fuck.
Yep, I hate this song.
He's got his DC detective mode.
That
on.
orange balloon.
Are those actually balloons?
that orange
Yeah.
balloon signifies the hobgoblin.
You know, this part does horrify me when you see Green Goblin coming from a distance.
You watch the
That's-
Black Smoke.
That's haunting.
Yeah,
man.
that's awesome.
I love when you got a chilling Green Goblin. That's why it's like, fuck. If you were going to try and do him again in Amazing Spider-Man, why'd you fuck up so bad?
I think
Corey, when am I going to have an Amazing Spider-Man book that I can read again?
You can read
Well,
Spectacular Spider-Man.
when
By the way,
Dan
it
Slott gets off,
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
her
Corey,
dress.
I
looks
read
like
it
a
because of
geisha.
bias.
Oh, Corey, we talked about you last week.
Burn.
Yeah.
We want to know how Spectacular Spider-Man #1. Was it good?
I haven't read it yet.
Issue number 2, I think, is better, but I mean, it's a good setup because it just, I mean, it's more lighthearted and that's fun, and it doesn't even like mention his Parker Industries side of things, which is nice because
Uh-oh.
it gets
Here
back
we
to
go.
that
This is the best part.
groundedness.
Look
Cool.
at that. Just look
So
at
it's
the
really
sky.
good.
Look at the
Corey, remind me after this action scene, I got to ask you a question about the Spider-Man comics.
Okay.
But let's talk about this action. When we have another slow scene, I'll ask you. We'll get some comic information for people listening to this who want to get into Spider-Man. But for right now, we got to watch Xavier here get blown up.
I love
see,
this.
look at that
Oh
part.
my
Oh,
gosh.
fuck.
Terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, it's so
It's just
amazing.
like he's coming.
And now I'm hungry because that cup of noodles is.
Where he's not being sneaky or anything. He's just coming around to.
I will tell you the one thing I didn't notice, and that was a couple fucking.
Singular wireless. You can tell that's dated. They got bought up by Verizon, I believe. I'll look at Macy Grace. She's like, why aren't they looking at me?
Oh, and then like the pumpkin bombs. That
How's that? Their glider.
Because they funded
Oh, I
it.
see. They're still Oscorp on
Yeah, they bought it. I mean, they developed it.
Dude.
Oh, this scene has
Prudential.
it all. It's so great.
Now, the localized bombs that only kill half the banister, not the whole banister, that's a little fucked up. I think
His son's up there. He's
I know, but that doesn't make sense. Like, you can't just control bomb to go only so far.
Oh, just touched South Dakota. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, he is such a technological titan that it makes sense.
Like the way
'Cause
they
that whole
made the
thing blows up right there.
the way they made those pumpkin bombs was pretty good.
Because there's the green one they just threw. Then there's the one that turns orange, which is the one he uses to vaporize these.
Yeah, all the
guys.
balloons that they have are orange and green, so that's something.
Stanley.
Stanley's first cameo, right? He's not an X-Men, right?
Right.
Right.
This is his first cameo when they decided to start doing them.
Holy shit! That guy said webs out of his arm. So I would have said, I'm like, fuck.
Holy shit! It's the Punisher.
This should be a ride at Universal, where you just sit on the thing and you start to fall.
And Spider-Man's like, I'm running the other way.
So cool though. Suit no.
No, it's
Right in the middle of the street, everybody saw him.
Yeah, it's not like Superman's ever done that before. Oh fuck!
These are some shitty cops.
Oh, okay, this birth. Okay,
That
I see
CG's
why
a little
it's,
dated, but
it's still okay enough
See
that
ya.
it's not like
that one,
Horrible.
those skeletons were horrible. Oh, knocked out.
Jeez, Harry.
The only thing I don't like about it is he doesn't have a hat, so they just make him look like a cone head.
yeah.
Hey, it's what did she say? It's a Spider-Man?
It's
I look
Spider-Man.
at Spider-Man.
Oh, I guess he has been established already. He's been helping people.
This fucking
kid is
sped
stupid.
kid. Dude, the balloon is coming at me.
Is that Bean? No, it isn't. I thought that was Bean.
Beans from Even Stevens?
That would be hilarious.
They do look similar. I
It's
agree.
pretty good on Spider-Man's part getting down there in time to do.
Oh
save this
shit!
kid.
Look at that wind in his face.
This kid's like, I've never had a balloon fall on me before.
By the way, one of my favorite things.
Oh,
Oh,
this
fuck
fight
it.
scene.
Not this him fighting, but when Spider-Man goes up to fight him the first time. Impressive.
Yep. Also reenacted this scene.
Fuck, you just punched me in the fucking knee.
Sorry.
God.
We once again, Alex cannot contain himself during a fight scene. Actually punched the air.
I didn't-
This time punched Garrett.
He punches straight forward and just clocks my fucking knee. I'm like, all right.
You have no motor control.
It is. I swear to you, when we actually go to the movie theaters, Garrett is the one who sits to my right, and there are times where my arms will jerk. I have yet to hit him, other than just now.
Just now.
Well, we're closer today than the theater. Usually he's protected by that arm bar.
This is like one of the only older movies where I watched all the behind the scenes. I remember she almost fell on accident off that banister, even though it was controlled stunt.
Yeah, it was cool seeing this like with some green screen, blue screen.
Even Spider-Man's got some good fighting skill.
Because that's not Tobey Maguire,
I know, but I'm just saying that at least they didn't make him like this putz all the time.
I suppose. Oh! Good thing I'm wearing sunglasses.
In the book, it tells you. In the book, it says that amount of webbing speed and strength he had was enough to take someone's head off.
No.
Jesus, they tell you that in the book?
It does tell you in the book that
That he could kill if he wanted to.
yeah.
I mean, he's already killed already. He's got the taste for it.
He's not a killer.
He did kill.
He did
They could've
not.
pushed him off a banister.
By the way,
If you kill somebody in an accident, it's still manslaughter.
yep.
Yeah. Because of
Now,
Peter's
I want to know where. I want to know if these people are wondering where the hell he's taking her.
They're just like, yeah.
They're going to the F Shack.
He's the champion.
You wouldn't be like, holy shit, Spider-Man just kidnapped the lady.
but she seems to enjoy it.
Oh, she's still awake.
She bites him in the neck.
She's not like, who are you?
He just saved her.
This is cool. I like this little roof terrace. It's pretty cool. Oh, they were making out on the rooftop. Spider-Man's a cock block.
Why I couldn't just put her down on the
I
street
know.
where she was at. I have to admit, at least in the first one, he is decently quippy.
Alex is right. I really like that suit needs to be more bright. I don't like it's dark.
The red doesn't bother me as much as the blue is so
the blue,
dark.
Yeah, the blue.
It's only in that lighting.
No,
Fucking bombs
no,
going
perfect.
off. And
It's perfect.
no. It's
perfect.
kind of like Man of Steel's Superman blue.
You know
Okay,
which
that
one was
needs more
perfect?
blue.
Was Amazing Spider-Man 2 is Spider-Man costume.
I agree that
Then they
costume was
fucked it
great.
up. Yeah,
they
just
wasted
fucked,
it.
they fucked up the movie.
That was like
The
ultimate
costume was
Spider-Man
good.
costume.
Because his eyes were so
Yeah.
fucking big. Oh,
It was
it looked
good.
so good.
I want to buy you some old cell phones. Here we go.
Flip phone.
Of course, it's my kind of phone.
Flippity flip.
What do you mean incredible? Like Hulk incredible or Spider-Man amazing?
Look at this. Peter Parker just
Fucking
eavesdropping.
listening in.
Don't let the bed bugs. Oh,
Who fucking says that to their girlfriend?
And she just hung up on him.
dumb bitch. Hung up on me.
I'm gonna be cute. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Jesus.
Sit in that chair properly, Peter. Holy shit, that's leather.
Yeah, you might as well like be stroking his chin, like having some issues with him.
Is that blood on his chest?
You're lucky that Harry's father pays for that whole apartment, and you're sitting in that chair with your feet, with your shoes on.
Well, he's not wearing those tennis shoes for the most part. It's like a spandex.
And him going, of course I didn't ask her out. I didn't know they were broken up yet.
James Franco has blood in his shirt.
Be respectful, bro.
Yeah, he was just at someone got blew up in front
I
of him.
understand, but he didn't change his shirt yet.
He's going through a lot.
He's got the blood of those people that turn into skeletons.
Why is it your job to stop it, Spider-Man? Gosh.
Responsibility.
Because there's great power.
Well, now
As Spider-Man Homecoming and Amazing Spider-Man would say, where there's responsibility
Makers.
to make great power.
If
you do
anybody
it.
would understand, I would think it was you. John McClane's like, hey, because nobody else would do it.
But he's a cop, so he already has a duty.
Come on down, have a couple laughs.
See right there, you don't see his mouth moving. But in the mirror, you do.
Oh, who gives a shit?
I do.
Maybe he's got a fucking neck.
I love
He's just
that
going
mask.
crazy. He doesn't
I'm over
realize
here.
he's talking to himself.
This part got me a little. It's like I'm into it. I'm like, all right, where's he at? Show up.
Because if you watch the animated Spider-Man show, like, that Green Goblin's fucking terrifying.
Mhm.
So it makes you think of him. Oh, man, he looks terrifying with this, like, big fucking grin and just, like... Man, what a great actor.
And right now he's thinking, I'm going to put my litter behind that mirror.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Throw you glass?
Okay, you see his mouth moving, that is true. But it's his craziness, you're right.
I was going to say,
But they go a
I
little
think you're
fuzzy on
supposed to know.
I understood it as he's talking to himself,
Yeah.
yes, but it's, I don't know, like a split personality for
Yeah,
him.
so like when
Yeah.
he's the other guy, he's kind of like zoned out.
Murdered.
We killed them.
Oh, fuck. Look how terrifying he looks.
Although the hair is different in this one.
What are you talking about?
Like if you look at their hair,
Oh, fuck. Well, they did that on purpose. That
I
was
know,
fucking
one's
movie
to be
magic.
crazy, one's to be normal.
Do you guys know anybody who wears like a nightgown to sleep every night?
No.
If
In
I was
movies.
that fucking rich, I would wear nothing but
Yeah, but even
nightgown.
like Aunt May wore it every night, and she's in a dump,
This is New York.
so they wear
When you're in
nightgowns.
New
to
York,
the-
you wear nothing except nightgowns.
I'm going to buy one just like that. Wear it every single night.
Can you just
Spider-Man?
pick a cool one? Like, all these designs suck.
Get like a silk. Oh,
Fuck.
Oh, gosh,
jeez.
that face is terrifying.
you think Willem, when he was born, his mom's like, "Holy shit, better get into movies." that face, you're not going to get any other job. That or a trash man.
Is this the part where we get Green Goblin and Spider-Man for the first time? Like, he's like, sleep.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
A quarter.
Green meanie. Jeez.
That's fucking great.
Just my barber.
He's got like the worst fucking haircut ever. Oh. That's a good throw.
Right here, he should have died.
Yep.
J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of concrete and
Or be
glass to
knocked
get.
out at least. Minimum knocked out.
Elizabeth Banks right there, too.
But here's at
Pretty
least
brand.
respect on Jameson. Doesn't throw Peter under the bus.
Yeah, it shows he's a good
That's
guy,
true.
even though
J. Jonah Jameson always, it's like, hey Arnold, he fucking loves Spider-Man, but he has to hate him for a reason.
What does that mean?
Have you seen Hey Arnold?
Yeah,
So whatever fucking face
Helga?
Helga loves Arnold.
but that's a love thing.
Yeah, J. Jonah Jameson loves fucking Spider-Man. Are you?
Whoa, he loves fucking him.
Have you remember when
He's
it
dead.
was the?
By the way, no way did Goblin go that fast.
That's what I mean. He's dead.
Movie magic.
This scene is the worst scene because they don't take off their masks, and I think after this scene, they learn in the comic book movies to take off their masks.
Well, no, because then he's gonna know who he is. But you mean like they would take off the mask in real
Yeah,
life?
you know, like Iron Man always takes off his mask to talk. Captain takes off it. You know,
Then he would know his
saying-
identity.
But that's
No,
the thing is that
he would have taken it off. See, he opens his eyes.
I don't have a problem with
For
this
what?
scene. I'm biased.
so I think for me it's the why is Green Goblin being respectful to Spider-Man? Why wouldn't you take his mask off?
Well, because I guess he is offering him a chance to be part of him.
I suppose.
So instead
He's
of
not stepping over, he's just
Yeah.
asking him.
he's like,
him.
hey, you can make a decision right now to join me.
I'm just saying in comic
or I'll
books,
fuck you.
this works because we don't see motion, so we can just infer that, like, you infer the motion in your head, but like actually seeing it,
I just love when it comes up.
That's what I mean. It looks weird. especially Willem Dafoe. Like if he actually was moving his mouth, like if he was the old way instead of this metal thing, it would have been better.
God, that prosthetic would have looked awesome.
You and me,
Can't get over
with the
it.
exception. I just love that there's that little bit of joking in Green Goblin where he slaps him on the back of the head.
Yeah,
He's crazy.
I know, but it almost made it more real where he's not quite to that point of I want to kill you.
yeah.
He's just-
Corey, Green Goblin stories. What do we read? What's good?
Well, when I joined back on to Amazing Spider-Man, there was American Son, which wasn't him in the Goblin costume, I guess I should say,
Yeah, it's a good Norman.
but it was a good Norman.
Harry is in that story too. He's pretty good.
By the way, I think Spider-Man just got burnt by those thrusters.
Yeah.
American Son. That's Joe Kelly before he went off to do Ben 10. He's just staring at it.
Because he's like, I'm sick of this bullshit. I climbed that fucking building. It took a lot of work, you know.
Oh, littering.
Whoa.
Ooh, the spiders are back.
Oh no, there's a trash can there.
She progressively got more attractive. In
I
this
literally
movie.
just saw you before my shift started.
Hey, something cool about this next scene. It was actually done on Warner Brothers.
And me and Corey actually got to drove by that spot. Pretty bad. It's actually really tiny.
There's the
It's
two buses
really
in the cab
tiny,
to get
like where
here.
they kiss. It's really tiny.
It's the smallest space. I can't even imagine that's where they filmed it. You do. Have you seen Spider-Man 2 and 3? Duh. Just kidding. Spider-Man 3, though.
He already spent that $300.
Oh, I got a date with Harry. You want to come be the third wheel?
I like how she forgot. She was like, "Oh yeah. Oh wait a second, I got dinner plans." I guess this is back in the day. There's like no cell phone to remind you. They haven't been texting all day.
God, I wish that was the days.
I'm not. I'm not looking into you all the time. I don't want to spend time with you. Sorry, I'm watching the movie.
Oh. I was thinking about the times.
Look at this. We got some mystery.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if that extra was still walking around?
He's still
There he is.
Yes, he's back there by the cab there.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first Tiger drop, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I got to run, Tiger.
Yeah?
No, it's starting to rain.
Oh,
Ooh, fuck. Gave me chills.
Would you call you if a girl called you Tiger? You'd be like, "Hey man, she's into me."
Be like, no, I'm a fucking lion.
now is this spider sense, or is he just getting more attuned to the bad guys?
Nah, he
in
just
town?
saw them and was like,
Okay.
"That's
These two
obvious."
sketchy people, yeah.
No.
He was already pissed before he even
That's
saw
like the
him.
fifth time he was checking out her ass, and then there was two guys also checking out her ass, and he noticed
He's like,
them.
"You guys can't stalk her. I stalk her already."
Yeah.
It's already been done.
There's one. The stalker spot is taken.
Man, it rained a lot.
Hey,
When it rains, it
it's
pours, motherfucker.
flash flood. It happened here like a month ago.
Corey,
It's
we drive
crazy.
through that lane.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
You guys take pictures?
Must have been like a fucking.
I
Not
did.
sure.
I actually took a picture of the wall. Let's see if I can find it.
Nah, that's gonna take you all night.
Did Garrett
I
hang
can just
upside
do it
down
for
and then
fun.
you came up to
Yeah, because two fucking brothers reenacting Spider-Man. Oh, jeez, good spiders, good spiders. I like
I'm going to
spiders.
find
Why did
it.
he put his
Challenge
mask on?
accepted.
Oh, look at this. Alex, what do you think about this fighting?
This is cool.
It's okay.
You're
That-
fucking okay.
This bugs me.
What,
Those
did he-
guys are dead.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, he's going to break his back, and Alex think that. Oh, okay, never mind. If you broke his back, that means death instantly, according to Alex.
Oh, I found it.
I'm
Look,
just telling
I have
you
a
that when
picture.
Iron
Oh, there
Fist
it
comes
is. We're looking at
back,
it right now.
he's going to put his back in place. He'll be
See?
fine.
Look, I have a picture of it right now where they're at.
Boom.
Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka.
I'm on the way to go to dinner with my boyfriend, but I'll stop here and give you a kiss.
I'll kiss you. You can see my titas. Of course.
You know what the best MTV Movie Awards was when they reenacted the scene? It's Jack Black puts the mask down. It's Yoda upside down.
Jack Black and Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Nice to have a fan.
She's like, I got a fucking boyfriend, but I'm about to cheat on that motherfucker.
I know. I was like, this is how she says thank you.
I don't know, guys. I honestly think this is the best mask. I mean, look at that mask. It's
No, I don't like
iconic.
the
God.
spiders.
I like the silvery webbing. Oh, man.
I would think that would hurt your face to have that webbing.
So I'm saying it must be thick on the other side because this motherfucker.
Some padded.
I need white eyes. I think the eyes is the only thing that bothers me, and the thickness of the grid of the web.
So you know this is acting. Who the fuck kisses somebody upside down? I feel like that'd be hard as shit.
I think it'd be okay. Now she's kissing his mask though. Half of her mouth is on the mask.
It's all wet anyway. So it
She wouldn't
doesn't
just rip it off. she's like, no.
No, she's respectful.
And now he's going to get water inside of his mask.
Oh, good lord.
He drowns
when he
upside down.
when he turns back around, it's going to all come down.
That's
What the heck?
she said.
Oh,
Those
not-
bad guys get back up and attack her again.
yeah,
That's what Mary Jane said.
Here we go.
And no rain, no semblance of the
Corey,
rain.
what were you saying? Green Goblin. We got American Son.
Oh, this is a good one.
American Son.
Oh, dude.
I love this part.
Well, you know,
Where he plays the old lady.
Ultimate
Goblin.
Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
He's
Yeah,
where
that's
he
good. Except,
fucking screams
I
like a
mean,
banshee.
again, it's like I like the Amazing version more, where
Yeah.
the Ultimate is like a Hulk, which it was good. It was still the best part, but
You know what I think's bullshit about
was
these,
different, though.
this
He was
Spider-Man
different.
trilogy?
Yeah.
What?
Is that there's a fucking fire in all the movies, basically. Like, there's a fire in this one, there's a fire in the next one, third one maybe
Whoa.
there's not.
What's
That
with the
web was
webbing?
weird.
Yeah, the webbing was weird.
You know what? I judged this mother. A fire happens, and she's like, "Oh, the fire department will save me."
I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, she just took off.
First thing I would have done is grab my kid and shove some old lady down the stairs.
Maybe you should just put in some laundry.
But you
away.
also have to
don't know.
judge Spider-Man here. He just chucks her out the window.
True.
Here's the baby.
In his hands.
No, he doesn't.
As he flips out the
with her.
window.
Oh, yeah. Well, that baby's...
Yeah, fuck.
He just chucks that baby out the
He's
window.
not gonna Gwen Stacy that baby.
That flip shook the baby up. Now you got to take it to the hospital.
Nah, baby's tightly wound up in that swaddled. He's good. God bless you, Spider-Man. Holy
the
shit.
cop's like, we're gonna arrest this motherfucker.
God, that's the fucking scary scream.
Taking you and you killed the guy 3 months ago.
I'll be here when you get back.
If you want to stop me, shoot me.
Why is the chief there?
He's calling him chief. That's
He's
just
just
a fucking
like joking
vernac.
around.
Yeah. Like, you're chief.
No one calls me chief.
Well, I'm gonna start calling you chief.
Well, that's weird.
Whatever, chief.
Use your spider sense, bro.
Is this a voice actor or is this Willem, do you think?
It's Willem.
Then he's the best fucking actor ever. Because this convinces the
They're
shit
like,
out of me.
hey, Willem, we're going to get
I'd love the fist to the face right
somebody
here.
to dub you over. And he's like, wait a second, I got a voice.
Damn.
Mm.
It's a very feminine scream, though, to be honest.
He's an actor.
Okay, just because he's an actor doesn't mean he is doing that.
Well, let me look at the credits. Let's see if we have an old lady credited as voice only.
Maybe.
Oh, just a good look at that goblin bomb. That's so awesome.
The color palette in this movie is
I
really
love
great.
this part. This part's fun.
Blah, 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 blah,
So you can
blah.
dodge bullets.
So my whole body can get cut, or my arms can get cut a lot.
This is a good use of spider sense.
Yeah, it's a fucking fantastic scene. Stolen right out of the Matrix, but
But I actually believe this made this more than
there are no fucking rules in the Matrix, Alex. Jesus. Has Neo taught you
Alex, you've
nothing?
never seen The Matrix.
Yeah, who are we fucking
I've
kidding?
seen the first one.
Then you should know that nothing means anything in that movie.
Well, if you've seen the first one, then I guess you don't know.
I think I've seen Reloaded because that's got the twins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't care for that. I don't care for that movie.
Oh my god, you're the worst. Chief. Wow, what a dick. My dad's coming and he's going to see
You know,
your tramp ass.
The only question I have about this, there's the kitchen. I was like, where the hell is the kitchen?
I just imagine Norman just busts through the door, knocks on me unconscious.
Nah, what happened is Norman shipped a kitchen in last second. He's like, no, we need a kitchen.
You
for
missed
Thanksgiving."
Norman's work was murder pun.
It's okay. It's not that good. It's sick how he talks where he's like,
Where creepy and
yeah, like, I'm going to sleep with you.
Oh, Eddie Brock's in this movie?
Who?
Eddie Brock?
Yes.
Yeah.
who was that? When did we see
Well,
Eddie?
I mean, you don't see him, but they give a mention like when J. Jonah Jameson.
What? No, there's an actor who plays him. He's on this list.
When Joe says, "We've been trying to get Eddie on it for weeks," right before he says, "Oh, he wants to be famous, then I'll make him infamous."
But actual actors, Marvin, in the movie as
It
Eddie
shows
Brock?
him. Yeah, there's an actor who played him. So he must
Oh.
appear like in the background or something.
Well, I guess the ceiling is pretty high. Never mind.
No. Why couldn't he just like take his other arm off? You know what I mean? Like leave his other
No.
hand up there. It'd be fine.
See, it just goes back to nobody's perfect.
Well, there's no lady credited with doing that voice. Must have been Willem.
Damn.
That's impressive hearing on Green Goblin.
I'm getting that guy in a fucking movie where there's a grandma and be like, it's all you, man.
Did you know Hugh Jackman revealed that he was supposed to have a brief cameo as Wolverine? Jackman actually showed up to New York to film the scene, but the entire plan was scrapped when the crew couldn't get access to the Wolverine costume from X-Men.
What the fuck? He doesn't even wear a costume. Why don't you just get him a fucking leather jacket?
Or a wife beater.
Oh, Peter, 3 hours later, you're late
Wow.
for dinner.
Guys, Thanksgiving's on hold. We need cranberry sauce.
If I was, I mean, I know I'm trying to get out of a situation. Got to run all those fucking steps. I guess take the elevator.
I'm your man for Spider-Man trivia now since I opened up this website. The scene in which Peter Parker catches Mary Jane's lunch involved no CGI. 156 takes.
Damn, you said 38.
Well,
If I was Tobey Maguire, I would say the same thing.
Can you imagine that shit? After 30, I would have been
Oh
like,
my God.
Toby, we can CGI this. Nope, I gotta get it.
Why wouldn't they just hang it on like fish wire and then just like drop it onto the plate?
Oh, Norman sharpening the knife. Oof. Tension.
Creepy.
Corey, you know how big this movie was back in the day? This movie was a phenomenon.
It was huge.
The
Yeah,
first-
I freaking loved it.
The first film to gross $100 million in its opening weekend alone. At that time, no other movie had done so, even when adjusted for inflation.
It was the first of its kind and the first of its time.
And I think that's when like the big boom was you have to have a big opening weekend. And that's when they started chasing that.
How'd you say you got that?
Hey, we were right, Alex. One of the difficulties that Toby had while doing the now famous upside down kiss were that his sinuses kept filling up with water as they were doing it in the rain. He was drowning.
Only Alex needed to know that information.
Well, that's what we said. It would
I know.
practically he would be getting like water in his nose.
No one's like, oh, the kiss. Alex is like, what's the science behind this?
That logo at the beginning, the first movie with the Marvel logo at the beginning. That's pretty cool.
I just want to let everybody who's listening know I do have a good imagination. I do have a lot of fun. It's just science does rule my life to an extent.
You need to get A to B, otherwise
It's just Alex, if
fucking
you
gone.
listen to the show, you know, slightly OCD and he needs it to make sense.
Who cares?
I'm
that
sorry, Batman
Batman's
can't
got
be-
a cavity in his mouth that gets him out of fucking situations. He's
Like he knows
Batman.
it's comic books and it's fake, but in his head it's like, but I have to make it real to me. Sam Raimi was chosen to direct this movie because he was an avid comic book fan or collector. He has a collection of over 25,000 comics.
Damn.
Tobey Maguire said he's never read a Spider-Man
Do
comic
what
before he
you
took
need
the
to.
role, but he liked the script.
So, you know the thing about this is how's like Peter Parker not jumping up and being like, what the fuck, Norman?
You
And I
know,
say Peter doesn't do a good job at protecting anybody.
yeah.
Because, you know, being passive isn't always the manliest thing either.
It's not his place, though, and Harry had jumped up a lot faster.
Well, he joined
But even
father in
there-
that grouping of I'm a jackass.
It's a
Even
tough
when-
situation. It's his best friend.
So he's like, dude, Harry, stop talking to Mary Jane like that.
I don't give a shit about anybody. I'm Peter Parker. Fucker.
Harry walks in. You're the Green Goblin? Hey, he can't open the mouth. Why do you open the mouth when he's talking to Harry? I mean, Spider-Man.
He's wearing one of those ninja mask things that has the...
See, I think I'd rather have seen it where he didn't have the mesh. I wish it was just the mouth. Where you didn't even see his mouth moving behind it.
You know, looking at this trivia, what I said about Sam Raimi being a comic book collector and then Toby never read a Spider-Man comic before taking the role. You know what's something I was finding funny now, especially at panels at Comic-Cons, is whenever they get somebody for a new role, like an actor or even a director, they have to prove, like they always, for some reason, have to prove like, oh no, I've been reading Fantastic Four since I've been a kid. It's like, okay, I know you're a director. Let's make a good movie. You can research it afterwards. You know what I mean? Or
May is dead here.
Or like Chris Hemsworth will be
When
like,
you see him
I love
peeking in
Thor.
the fucking
She
window.
is so dead.
See all these people, but she's at least
All those boards falling on top of her.
She doesn't get knocked out though.
Just her kidneys.
That's a heart attack minimum.
That's a small, tiny room.
Deliver us from evil.
Heart attack.
He's just fucking laughing.
Those yellow eyes. Those horrible yellow eyes.
You think the script just said, act like you're fucking crazy and talk about yellow eyes? Should have make a supernatural video and just post this part in. Those yellow eyes.
No smoking.
Yeah, oxygen's in use, duh.
Jesus.
If it wasn't,
Aunt May
though,
blows up again.
this is back in the day. If they didn't wear using oxygen, though, you could smoke in the hospital.
Right. So fucked up. You know, that's the thing that I would love to put more focus on in movies is how the fuck they always get all these actors together to do pictures like that. Like, there's some movies that last a long fucking time. They use different pictures, and like, it's either amazing Photoshop or you got these actors together on the same day.
Oh,
What
for
are you
like
talking
those,
about?
those
Yeah,
photos.
like those photos, like that one.
I think nowadays it is Photoshop.
But then I bet you $1 million they actually got them
Yeah.
together and it was like,
Yeah.
we're taking fucking photos.
Well, there's a lot of pre-work that has to be done. That's probably what they do. Toby, we gotta fly you in. We gotta take some pictures.
Yeah, while you're sitting waiting to
Make
film
sure
this
if you got a
movie.
suit, bring it. Willem Dafoe performed 90% of his own stunts. There's what you said earlier.
She's been sleeping all day. Of course, she's been sleeping all day.
She just got blown up.
Tobey Maguire secured a paycheck of $26 million by signing on for 2 sequels.
Who did?
Toby.
Toby did. So why do you do Great Gatsby?
Was that good or bad? I haven't seen it.
I've heard it was pretty shitty.
There's someone else I like. He wears red. The
See,
color of
this whole
blue.
fucking thing I think is stupid. It's kind of what happened in Batman Forever, where she falls in love with Batman,
Yeah.
but then ends up falling in love with Bruce Wayne. It's the same fucking thing here. And it's like, you fell in love with somebody that just picked you up and kissed you a little bit in the rain. Like, I mean, I'll kiss you in the rain.
I can do that. He saved my life twice, and I don't know who he is.
And she's just ready to give up on Harry after her dad calls her a whore. We're done. Your dad called me a whore.
Well, there we go. Here we got a little. Corey was pointing out mistakes earlier. Here's one coming up pretty soon. James Franco's hair was dyed brown to match William Dafoe's, but in the hospital scene with Aunt May, you can notice that Franco's hair is black.
Oh,
I'll have a look.
shit.
So when he shows up, let's see.
His hair's pretty dark in Spider-Man 3, though.
You know what? Usually when you watch older movies, you can tell like a noticeable fashion difference. These clothes really don't look that dated. I mean, I don't think anybody dresses like this anymore, but it doesn't look like 80s clothes or 90s clothes. It looks like it. Okay, I could see somebody wearing that,
Yeah.
but it's just not.
I like how Spider-Man took this time to tell Peter this stuff. Way to go, Spider-Man. That wisdom advice for Peter to use when he's talking to MJ.
You're right. Like he's a little too old for this role. Like right here, he's
Yeah.
perfect, and then he gets too old in the next two.
I think Spider-Man 3 is the exact syndrome of like Karate Kid 3, where he's like, hey, it's all CGI acting. I'll just get fat and pudgy. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, he's too big.
He's just like huge.
She looks stoned.
Dude.
No, you feel
She's
the love
falling in love
here.
with
You
Peter.
feel the love. They're falling in love.
I love Peter Parker and I love Spider-Man. I wish they were the same person.
I barely have to move my lips to talk. She got snaggletooth.
You know, someone
douche.
brought that to my attention the other day too,
What?
and I was like, "Don't."
Everyone's
It's
got
like
an
Megan
imperfection.
Fox's thumb. Let's be real here.
Wait, what's wrong with the thumb?
Supposedly it looks weird.
She has a short thumb.
Oh, really? I never noticed.
It looks like a toe.
Probably was a toe.
Hey, David Fincher, who we know from Zodiac fame and Seven fame and Fight Club fame,
Yeah.
was asked to direct this movie. His version, the origin story would have been in the opening credits only, and it would have been based on the night Gwen Stacy died.
Ooh.
Damn.
See, that's what you need. They did that in Hulk too. Origin story, ran the credits. That's all I need.
Yep.
I mean, I do like it's in this one how they, but it for me, not. But this one was okay because this is the first time we have Spider-Man. See, he's black,
Oh, wow, that
Hey,
is-
but you got to think about it. This is like the first movie origin of its time, kind
but
of.
Amazing Spider-Man, they could have skipped that.
Now, what's the problem with her holding his hand? She's in support of him.
Because you can tell they feel guilty. They fucking like, whoa, fuck, Harry's here.
Harry's already on edge.
Yeah,
That's
Harry
gross.
knows Peter likes MJ, so
Well, that's
Yeah,
because
that's true,
Harry should be feeling guilty.
Yeah, it's you like
Dad, my
that's
trench
probably-
coat
yeah.
got a stain on it.
Jesus Christ. Look in the corner of that
That
statue.
fucking yeah.
They got some creepy. No wonder he's hallucinating him and getting afraid in his own house. But turn on some fucking lights. Oh, there we go.
oh wow, now his hair's red again.
What do you want, son?
Oh, Jesus. This part is bad.
She wasn't after your trust fund, you jackass. She realized you were a tool.
Peter. Not Peter Parker.
Oh, he's loved her since the 8th grade.
Attack is
Fourth.
hard.
Oh, hey, Phil Jimenez, who recently did Superwoman for DC.
Right.
He is the guy who drew those costumes that Peter was drawing.
There's no
dude.
one Peter cares for more. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to go kill your friends.
See, I thought Phil's art was good. His writing is a little wordy for my like. But
What's with his? He's got one arm up, sleeve rolled up, and the other one not.
dude, that's the old
Dude,
man
he was,
style.
he was napping.
He's like, I was just shooting up in the other room.
I've been on coke for a long time, bro.
I was just doing push-ups with Green Goblin.
Oh,
God.
that's the creepy sounds he makes after. You're an important man, Dad. I get that.
When two studio executives were shown the shots of computer-generated Spider-Man, they believed that Tobey Maguire was actually performing the stunts. What a bunch of idiots. Holy shit.
Yeah, that part with the goblin part, I like that. That's good. Good fan appeal.
What, right there?
Where he does the scare thing.
I'm safe here.
Man, there's a table. There was a table before between him and Mary Jane. He can't use that to study on. He's going to use his...
You know,
His bed.
you're not
There it is over
Superman,
there.
you know, when she says that. Like, why was when DC like, we're going to fucking sue you?
There's a lot of DC references. Shazam, Up and Away. They're poking fun at DC in this one. The owners of the billboards that surrounded Times Square we saw earlier attempted to sue Sony Pictures, Marvel, and other companies involved in the production of Spider-Man for digitally superimposing advertisements of other companies over their space.
Oh my fuck.
The suit was thrown out by a federal judge.
You know what? I bet you if it was 10 years later, they almost would have won.
Yeah.
I want some cup of noodles now because of that ad. So that ad did good. How much do you think they paid? Because if there are other ads, so they probably reached out to people to get money for this. Then, hey, you want to be in the new Spider-Man movie?
Probably thousands. I mean, hundreds of thousands. Yeah, hundreds of thousands. I don't know.
$10.
No.
3,000.
Everybody else knows. Holy shit.
Shit. It's, oh crap.
Everybody
What are you talking about?
I gotta go.
knows How that he loves Mary Jane.
That everyone else knows it. Now, to be fair, Norman didn't know it until Harry said it.
That's because Norman's never around.
Well, I would say Norman's too
Cell phones,
egotistic.
This
I mean,
part
Oh, this is
is
the
fucking
best setup
creepy.
ever.
Spider-Man.
Hey,
come
that's-
out to play.
That's a nice subtle way to show that Peter has no money, but Harry does. Harry has a cell phone and Peter has his payphone.
Just listen to this part.
And be creepy, you know.
Oh, man.
Don't go outside.
Fuck. So
Although Spider-Man is an iconic figure for New York,
wait.
majority of the film was filmed in Los
Spider-Man
Angeles.
Come out to play. Oh, it just sets up the final act like a gold mine.
That's where you guys saw, right? Los Angeles when you went to Warner Brothers?
Yes.
Yep. It's just weird seeing Warner Brothers have anything. I guess, Marvel will, or not Marvel necessarily, but Sony or other companies will pay them to use their sets.
If you guys didn't notice during that Thanksgiving dinner scene, Peter Parker is
No,
wearing
she would have fallen off.
Green Goblin colors and Norma's wearing Spider-Man colors.
What the fuck is this?
And Harry is wearing a green shirt, red tie, and a blue coat.
Oh, now there's fucking everybody over.
Oh, just final act syndrome right here.
Holy shit.
If this was you, I would fall off and die.
Why would he intentionally run into the bridge with his glider?
He's
To scare her.
Dude, he's crazy. He doesn't care. He just wants to scare people.
What if I
Like he's
broke-
terrorizing kids.
What if that broke his glider, though?
Hey, did you ever see that Impractical Joker
I love this
episode
song.
where he rides on top of that thing?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Down came the goblin.
Willem Dafoe, he fucking owned this character, though.
It's going to be who is what's that actor's name who was going to play him in Amazing Spider-Man, or who was Harry and then he died?
You know who was Norman?
Norman, yeah.
The cop from Jason Bourne. Fuck.
Not Carly Cooper.
Gary, no, not Gary Cooper. That's High
Something
Noon.
Cooper.
It starts with a C. Chris Cooper.
Chris
no?
Cooper. Yep,
Yeah.
Chris Cooper. There you go.
That's sad that he did in that
What a
movie,
waste.
Yeah, I know. It's
God,
like,
he's such a great actor. Kevin just fucking dying.
I love how
they hired his
strong-
ass to stay in a bed and act like he was dying.
How strong he's got to be to lift that.
He's got a fucking jet
this
propulsion
part,
engine.
This part's awesome.
When you have to do that in the video game, that was pretty fucking cool. Fucking stands up like a fucking pro on this bridge. Ready for this?
It's like, he can do
And
this stuff. And at the beginning of the movie, he could barely web swing.
here.
It's awesome.
this fucking
progression.
part. Oh, fuck yeah. Nice landing.
I love this line, this whole scene.
See, I think diabolical villain wise, this one has to be the best.
You know what's hilarious?
Because like, hold on, I'm on a thought here. Doc Ock, like he was doing it out of necessity because to fulfill his dreams, but Green Goblin was doing it to truly terrorize and scare, and because he was crazy. So true diabolical villain. Go ahead, Marvin.
Is she wearing a nightgown too?
No.
No.
Pajamas.
She's just wearing like a little sweatshirt.
It's a smock.
Save us!
James Franco joked about Tobey Maguire looking like a frog. So on set they had friction between them throughout all the trilogy. They don't like each other.
Who doesn't?
James Franco told Toby he looks like a frog.
And so they hated each other the whole
I hate
trilogy?
that part.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't know what
It's fucked up.
frog-like features it says.
Kids are Mary Jane. Definitely Mary Jane. Fuck you kids.
Why wouldn't you
No, I'd
just
be doing the same thing that he was doing.
shoot the tram thing,
Yep,
hook
whip sling the tram.
hook it to the bridge, and then go get her?
Nah, fuck the kids.
No,
Just Mary
because
Jane.
she would be dead by then.
Now, I don't understand how the other side there is stuck.
I understand why this part coming up here they added it, but it's really cheesy.
Oh, the
like the-
neighborhood.
The New York.
Yeah, you mess with one of us, you mess with all.
You
of us.
mentioned, Navash.
Hey, he's a hero
think
of the people.
He needs to have just put the damn tram down now. Get her to safety,
Yeah, I bet that thing would fucking float, to be honest.
at least for a little bit until that thing got there.
Elizabeth Banks, who turns out to be Betty Brant in future movies, auditioned to be Mary Jane.
Yeah, I saw her audition tape. It was all right.
Leo DiCaprio auditioned to be Peter Parker.
Oh,
God, that'd be
I think that would have been good.
It wouldn't have
He's
been horrible.
He's pretty committed to his roles, but I think that's kind of the syndrome with casting a superhero. If anybody got it right, it's Richard Donner. You don't cast a famous face in a role; you do an unfamiliar.
No, Toby was pretty familiar.
well, you're
He
gonna have to do
Cider
it, kiddo.
Rules.
Boom.
Cider House Rules. Are you fucking rolling that on
Her
me?
arms
Yeah,
just
right.
got ripped
Good
off.
movie.
It's a good movie, but he's not famous because of that fucking movie.
No, Toby's famous because of this movie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh fuck yes.
Doc Ock appeared in an early script to be the second bad guy in this movie, but they decided to make him go in Spider-Man 2 instead. Good call. Good
Great
call.
decision.
Very good call.
Two bad guys would have been too much for this movie.
Like, can you name the last superhero movie they've done with one true villain instead of having a sub-villain and a
A
villain?
bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or even more than one hero in a movie. Just like a
Yeah.
hero, one hero villain. Because I was going to say
I like how
Winter
you can
Soldier,
see the
but
blood on his hand.
There's tons of people in Winter Soldier.
Whoa, hey, that looked like Will from Stranger Things.
Too
I know,
Clunk.
it'd be too long.
Okay, and first off, they're under the fucking bridge, but this sandwich or whatever happens to fucking hit them. Well, I guess the other bridge was looking down, but these guys should all be playing professional baseball.
Jeez.
So, pretty sure that guy was in Power Rangers.
It's a dumb. That was a dumb scene right there.
Yeah, it's cool that it's like New York, like go fuck New York. Yeah,
New York coming together, like,
Right.
yeah.
It was right after 9/11, so they were like, let's
That's
have a movie
true.
about New York.
Watch out!
Oh, this is the best fucking final
Hey,
act.
Yep.
I got some trivia about this fight.
This fight is okay. You go.
I was just going to say Spider-Man coming up here is going to be, he's going to look like he has a bunch of spit coming out, but they actually CGI'd changing the color of the blood to white in order to make sure it was PG-13 instead of rated R.
That's too
Damn.
bad.
But then what?
Right here, I guess.
Oh,
See, it's all white.
oh.
It's supposed to be blood. Oh, right there, too.
But that doesn't
Please.
make sense because when Green Goblin gets fucking disemboweled, he bleeds all over out of his mouth.
Maybe too
I
much
love
blood.
this. I love this conversation amongst the two of them.
Oh
Just,
yeah, this scene. God, there's just so many good
I
things
forgive
about this
friendship.
movie.
And you spat in my face.
See, that's another thing you don't see is good choreography in the fight scenes. Like, it's all quick.
There it is again.
It's all quick. It's not like a dance like these two are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
It's
if
not
you're
a
like Alex and you
performance.
want actual stakes, these two like,
This-
actually are
this is
fucking
the actual
toe to toe. Yeah,
Like, this is a good
it's not,
fist fight.
It's not. It's not like powers or things against each other. It's fucking two people that yes have enhanced abilities, but
I think
one of
it's
them
more-
could fucking lose.
That the blood can't like be spewing out of his mouth
Oh, okay.
rather than just like...
So he's got a little bit of blood, but I mean, it makes sense. He would be spitting just spit.
So if blood's flying,
Yeah.
it's different.
Squirting blood.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Movie costs $100 million to produce, $30 million to promote.
I love this kick.
Made back its production budget in one weekend.
And here's
Okay.
the pushover mark.
Oh yeah, this is
This is I love this line from him.
turning point.
If there was a movie that it was okay that they overproduced, Sony, it would be this one. There was so much material when this movie was coming out.
Corey, you're a fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Chris Columbus was offered to direct this movie, but chose to direct Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone instead.
Good choice. Good choice.
Do you
God,
think
I love this.
I think Sam Raimi did an amazing job.
That is one of those things I really felt. Oh,
It's like
Yeah.
you ain't
Oh,
doing
this is how I
shit.
would have been in the final
He's
fight.
talking about how him and Mary Jane. Oh, never mind. That's Gwen Stacy. Never mind.
Oh, dude, the
Shoves
fucking
him back.
the score in this movie, the fucking just
Danny
so
Elfman.
good.
it's kind of like a Homecoming parallel. It's like, hey, nobody else is coming to stop this guy. It's up to me. And it's like he's attacking me
God, I
personally.
love this.
I won't stand for that shit.
I still don't like that Spider-Man scene in Homecoming.
I do.
I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-man. Why does he have
Yeah.
an accent to
Read
be
Amazing
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man 33. And then
Come on,
come back to me,
Spider-Man.
but still, that's besides the point.
Come on, Spider-Man.
See, to be fair to Harry, though, he doesn't kill Green Goblin, but he's trying pretty hard to do something.
Well, but I mean, it's one of those things. He wants to make sure that Green Goblin knows I'm here and I will beat the shit out of you. You don't threaten my family. You don't threaten my girl, even though she's not mine yet.
Just wait till I
That's
fuck
gotta
you.
hurt to punch.
Yeah.
I mean, I realize
he's got Spider-Man.
adrenaline and strength and whatnot, but
Corey, after this movie came out, Marvel on the comics changed it so that Peter Parker had organic webs. But then after 2007 story, One More Day, they changed it back to web shooters. That's how popular this movie was. They were like, let's change it like the movies.
I remember the hype around this movie.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane.
Oh, gosh.
Also up for Peter Parker, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Hey, I don't know. I would have had to see it.
He looks more. I think of him more like a Flash Thompson.
And James Franco
Yeah,
was
I
up for
guess.
it too. But he went they put him in here instead.
I love that. He's so
convincing in his
persistence.
argument.
kind of, yeah.
Gosh, this is just like Amazing Spider-Man 122.
Stan Lee wanted to play J. Jonah Jameson.
Ooh, that would have been cool.
Eh.
But
And then
still
the nice
wouldn't have done better.
coming back home to who his family is.
This is why he's fucking Spider-Man. This is Peter Parker Spider-Man because of this fucking line right here.
Send to me now.
This right here. Fucking chills.
Godspeed,
Oh.
Spider-Man.
Right there. Epitome of Spider-Man. Oh.
Oh,
So yeah, this part, I'm surprised they didn't up the ante. Look at all that fucking blood.
don't tell Harry.
Oh, man.
Some more news out of Comic-Con. Marvel got the rights for the Skrulls back. Or they made a deal.
Really?
A little too late.
Yeah.
They're going to show up in Captain Marvel.
Oh, God.
Well, so that might have been what my actually a friend of the show, Casey, that you guys haven't met yet. He mentioned me. He goes, "Skrulls are going to be in Captain Marvel."
Oh, well, who cares?
Well,
It's too late.
it's a good thing Brie Larson's playing Captain Marvel. Otherwise, I wouldn't care.
Oh, really? I love one. I love the Skrulls.
I love Captain Marvel. She's good. I like her.
Unless you like Civil War 2.
What have you done?
Also, Captain Marvel takes place in the 90s.
Hey, everybody loves the 90s.
Saved by the Bell, Turtles. Shit, fantastic.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Of course.
Everybody's got a choice. Oh, wrong movie, sorry.
My hair can't decide what it's gonna do. Pretty sad, Harry.
I'm excited that Spider-Man is more involved in the Marvel movies. Like,
Yeah,
this is
that's
good,
awesome.
but like it's its own world. So, like, remember when we used to see these movies, it would blow our mind if they even like mentioned somebody else. Like, holy shit! But now they're actually all so like it's fun.
What I think would be the coolest thing ever for that Infinity War movie if they somehow like surprised had like the rights to Fantastic Four and just didn't announce it, and then the movie it drops or something like that.
That's the thing these days, though. Like, it's hard to keep a secret.
Unless you're fucking Star Wars.
So I do think going into Avengers, I don't think anybody knew Thanos was at the end. I think that was the secret because it was all CG. Nobody involved in the movie needed to know.
This ending is quite fantastic. If anything else, Peter knows he can't be with Mary Jane because he knows his responsibility is greater than himself.
Yeah, it's just like Dylan and Kill or Be Killed. He's saying she's going to come up to him and he's going to go, fuck you. And now, but then he walked over to Ben's and she's like, I thought you were leaving. And, well, I'm looking at this.
Seems weird that there's only apparently one graveyard in New York.
Well, there's probably a bunch, but
That Uncle Ben and Norman Osborn are buried in the same place.
it's just don't fucking worry about it. It's Midtown.
You must miss him so much.
Must
No
be the
shit.
Midtown Cemetery.
Dang it! I just see the
I'm
Avengers
pregnant. What?
Infinity War footage
I don't
was shown
love-
at Comic-Con.
Guys, we have 5 minutes left of this movie. We can talk about the news after this.
But this is,
yeah.
so then her and Harry break up.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't an official breakup. He just called her a whore and she walked out on him. So she was like, fuck you then.
They weren't getting back together after
Yeah,
that.
that's true. And this is the part where she's like, I didn't love Spider-Man. I loved you.
Kirsten
Was you
Dunst
Peter?
didn't want to be in this movie until she heard Tobey Maguire was in it. And then she was like, okay, I'm on board.
Damn.
really?
Because he was
She
more
wants to
of a-
ride a Seabiscuit.
he was more of an independent actor. She thought it'd be less of a blockbuster, more of an independent movie.
Oh. It's kind of shitty. Judging a book by its character. Or whatever. Cover. Jesus. Fuck that up. I like touching your face in my leather gloves.
They actually did film in New York for 2 weeks. So you think this is actually New York?
No.
No.
Is this still a...
This is random
Vancouver.
city, cemetery somewhere. Even
Man.
they use it for the next couple movies.
Spider-Man, you messed up coming to the funeral, just like Dylan and Kill or Be Killed.
Whoa. Lip locking.
Man, you know what? You know what this marks the end of? Seeing that red hair for the rest of this trilogy.
I know. I wish that they
Oh.
would have kept the red hair instead of.
Oh, she doesn't have red hair in the other movie?
She has an
I
orange.
didn't
She
even
does.
notice.
It's like auburn.
It's that weird orange hair.
Yeah. It's not
Where the
vibrant.
ridiculous red color is fine with
But
me.
you can tell, like, you can still see her roots.
Who cares?
Oh, this part on.
Why? That's
Perfect
another thing
ending.
of trying to make it too real. It's like she has fucking red hair. Keep it with red hair.
What?
Oh man, they released the Arrow season 6 trailer. Okay,
Oh, sorry. We're watching your favorite Spider-Man. So.
I know, but it's still new news.
Nah, but
because-
the Spider-Man sucks, so who gives a shit?
Shut your face! I love this ending.
What? I think it's pretty
Look
cool.
Coming from the guy who's been on his phone.
Well, I was just seeing what else dropped because Marvin was bringing up the Comic-Con.
You know what I'm thinking about right now, Corey? That fucking hang tooth or whatever. That snaggle tooth.
Can't really... That's
Shut up.
Hey, I was thinking about that too, because you can't really notice in this movie. So I was like, how did that happen?
I know. I've been noticing it the whole time she tries to smile.
She was kissing Spider-Man.
Well, I
and
think
their
in the
fucking
third
teeth
one, a lot of
went
people
separate
noticed
ways.
it.
Oh,
And-
shit. Friend zoned. Just like she friend zoned him at the beginning of the movie.
And see, that's a place of power
Only a
right
friend?
there.
I got your fucking apples.
That's all I have to give. Holy shit.
Here's the thing, though. If he was smart, think about it like this. Norman or Green Goblin went after her knowing that they were friends at that point and that he liked her. So even if they were dating, wouldn't it be the same thing? Like people are still going to know if they're only friends. He really just don't care about her.
Yeah.
So at least date her.
She was dating Harry.
Yeah, but it's still one of those things where at least if he knows where she's, he's got the right to protect her. Now it's less of a stalker thing where at least if he was dating her, it's we're together.
This fucking montage at the end here, awesome way to end a movie.
Or he becomes Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, fucking just great.
Man, she left Harry and got rejected by Peter Parker.
It just sets up the trilogy.
I'm Spider-Man.
Who am I?
Oh, man. I don't care how dated that CGI looks. It looks great.
I think he looks
It
great.
doesn't look as bad as I thought it would look, but
There's some scenes
You can still
that
tell.
are... Especially when they try to do the quick, like,
it's
3
more
seconds.
the background than Spider-Man.
I say
Yeah.
Spider-Man looks good. It's the background doesn't look right.
Oh, there's that crane that almost kills Gwen Stacy in the third one.
Holy shit. He
See,
just
there's
fucking
that-
flew 1,000 feet.
That's that fucking American flag. See? Invisible. Don't see him anymore.
That is Spider-Man, the movie directed by Sam Raimi, starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, Willem Dafoe, James Franco, Cliff Robinson, Rosemary Harris, J.K. Simmons, and then some more people here.
Joe
Elizabeth Banks.
Maglinello. Of course.
Hey, she was in this movie?
Who?
Miss Betty?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Elizabeth Banks?
Elizabeth Banks' character, she's the secretary.
I must have missed her. She was in there for a second.
You're
Where
talking.
he's see punk rock girl Lucy Lawless.
Jim Norton, there we go. I told you he was in this movie.
I knew that a long time ago that she was in this.
Not that many stunt people because Willem Dafoe decided to do his own stunts. This movie, 2001, second assistant director, Michael Moore. Is that the documentary guy?
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
fucking Nickelback
Yeah.
singing Hero. That's what
I need. Yeah. So, Corey, were you into Spider-Man, or was this the movie that was like, get me into this guy?
No, see, it was like, well, it was because of this movie that I got into Spider-Man. So before it came out, just the buzz leading up to it, it's when I got hooked.
Yeah, I would say like before this movie came out, Corey had fucking so many things Spider-Man that like by the time the movie came out, he was the same Spidey fan that he is now. Like
You're saying you were like you're a fan, but this movie made you.
So like
They solidified
Crazy.
it.
this movie made me a fan. Knowing that there was a Spider-Man movie coming in, I had saw this movie picture book that had just pictures kind of, and it was like, a kid's book where it had like one sentence in it maybe, and it's like, it got me so amped. I wanted everything and anything Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man because of that 90s cartoon.
Yeah,
I was the 90s
great.
cartoon.
And then when this movie came out, I was like so psyched to see it. I remember leaving this theater. We didn't live too far away from the movie theater. It was a few blocks, so I remember leaving this theater, webbing my way home as a kid. So that's how much this movie.
yeah, you just want to fucking do the
That's what I was
thing
doing
the
on the way
whole
home. Was
time.
pretending I was webbing.
Oh, dude.
This movie was, like I said multiple times during the movie, phenomenal. This is the movie that was like, boom, let's make superhero movies.
Right.
After this, X-Men was like, hey, we made one movie, but it's not really that superhero-ish of a movie. This was like,
yeah,
boom.
X-Files was kind of like that.
X-Men.
I think it's kind of, X-Men. It's kind of like X-Files, though, where they like, there is this shit around, but they want to keep it held
Yeah,
back because
it's
they don't want you to
realistic.
Yeah.
They try to keep it back. But this was like,
fuck it.
the dude's fucking swinging through the air. So this was the first movie where they're like, okay, Hulk, X-Men 2, let's make it more, with Nightcrawler, let's make it more comic booky. And then eventually we get Batman Begins. And then they were like, okay, you can make these movies and make them also like legit. Not that this is not legit, but this is more like a blockbuster.
And so, it was a praise, but also a bless. So it was like a blessing and a curse. Because the Dark Knight trilogy is great, but that's where everybody thought they had to take their hero and make it dark, and it only works for some heroes. For some, it does not. And so I think, not going to name names, DC is learning their mistake and realizing they need to make it a little bit brighter.
So I believe that comic movies have had three kind of waves. There was this, and we got like X-Men, Incredible Hulk, but they were into like Daredevil, but they were always like comic movies, but they still like they were every once in a while being hits. Like this was a hit, but then Daredevil wasn't. Stuff like that. And then we have Batman Begins, Dark Knight, which was like, okay, these can be like good movies, like Oscar nominated movies, and be about comic books. And then we get Iron Man, which was like the second wave of Marvel movies. So we're like, oh, okay, we also can like make it a universe. Which also, I recently watched when they first announced Iron Man, they first showed footage at Comic-Con for the first time, and people went crazy. And I imagine the same thing like this. When people first saw this, they're like, holy shit, like this looks so good. Like how that looks like I said, the two executives thought that Toby was swinging through the air. And they're like, it's CGI, okay? There you go. Filmed at Sony Picture Studios, Culver City, California, and also Warner Brothers. You said you guys.
Yeah, they better fucking name drop Warner Brothers.
You can get the
probably
soundtrack
be at
on
the very
Def
end.
Jam Records.
That's crazy that you can get this soundtrack, but Iron Man 1 score is like impossible to find.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like super expensive.
Itsy Bitsy Spider, traditional, sung by.
Hero.
Yeah, see, I've watched only a couple episodes of the 60s version. I've watched like the first episode.
Dude, Spider-Man
Is it
Homecoming
King?
Yeah,
opens.
that first episode's hard to watch.
Albert Einstein represented.
It'd still be interesting to go through. And
Really,
see.
you got to credit Albert Einstein if you mention him. Well, I guess I got to credit him on this.
Yeah, you're right.
They credited the Flatiron because, they use the Flatiron for Daily Bugle.
Alex, no animals were harmed during the filming of this movie.
So I like it.
Is there even, besides spiders, I guess, but they're not really animals.
Arachnids.
Those spiders that have a short life, anyways.
And no
And
post-credit
that's
scene
the
because it
movie.
doesn't need one because it's awesome.
Rainbow, comics and cards. Looking for comic books, collectibles, board games, or any sports memorabilia or sports cards? The only place you need to shop in Sioux Falls or Lincoln, Nebraska. Visit their Facebook page, facebook.com/Rainbow Comics and Cards, or their Lincoln location at Rainbow Comics and Cards, Lincoln. or find them online anytime at rainbowcomicsandcards.com.
Follow us on Twitter at Wednesday Comics, or follow Alex at Alex Pastrello, Garrett at Karat2180. Follow Corey at Corey Walls, I believe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Follow me at Marvin_Salguero. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Wednesday Comics Podcast. On iTunes underneath Wednesday Comics, Stitcher Radio, Google Play. Subscribe to the show. Leave us a review. Let us know what movie you want us to do next. We'll take a poll. Send us in. We'll see. The second commentary, we're willing to do more. Make sure to visit our sponsors, Roots of SwapThing.com and RainbowComicsandCards.com. Until next time, I've been Marvin.
I'm Alex.
I'm Garrett.
What are we doing? Cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, usually I know how you guys sign off. So #guest host 1.
Everyone keep turning those pages.